guys. I'm Danny Johnson, CEO at TPP, The Positive Porpoise.
I'm Jason Miller from Fins Up SoCal Fan Club.
I'm Scott Howell from Atlanta Dolphin Club.
Mark Angelo, NorCal Dolphin Club.
And you're listening to Clock Blockers, Miami fans' #1 morning show.
Run it, 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 run it.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D, and it's time for the #1 Miami fan morning show right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. I'm talking about Clock Blockers. Super excited to be hanging out with y'all on this beautiful, beautiful Spread Kindness Friday. You know what Spread Kindness Friday is about up here. I don't have to tell y'all. But if you're new to the show, Spread Kindness Friday is the best day of the week because it's where we spread kindness. That's what we like to do. So use the hashtag Spread Kindness all day today in your post, and maybe I will retweet it or share it on social media later. So use hashtag Spread Kindness about any time you spread kindness this weekend. I want to see it. I want to hear it because that's what we want to do. So what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We had a great show yesterday. We got a great show for you today. We got a lot of things coming up. But before we get into everything, I just want to say good morning to my Fin-Laws out here in the chat. Let me see who's in here right now. I got Vic Coaster. Vic, sign back up. What's up, Vic? Sean Dixon, Chef's Jew. Christmas is Somerville. What's up, Christmas is Somerville? Sway2387. Super excited that you're here. Sean, I already said Sean Dixon. Bones. Andravius, what do you got in store for us this morning? Big A. Dolphin Don. Stetson O. My man X. What up, X? Roman Reigns. His squad. Boy, I know you're getting pumped up for this weekend, boy. Clemente 3472. What's up? Fins up all day. D-Dub in the building. Dwayne D-Dub. Dolphins Dialogue. Darren W. What up? Estefan and his voice. He actually sounded better yesterday. Who else we got up in here? Roman Reigns. Vickin, what's up? Finsanity 5. Finsanity. I heard you shout me out at the end of TD show today, telling everybody to come over here and hang out with us. That's why I love you, Finsanity. You're pretty awesome. Estefan, Omar, Andres, Tank McBride. Cap for Life is in the building. Super excited for Cap for Life. Like it. Okay. Now that I said good morning to you all of you in the chat, I also want to remind you all, hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Go ahead and hit that like button, share it, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you do all that fun stuff. If you guys want to sign up and become a member of the channel like my man Vic did this morning, or who else? Who else is up in here? D-Dub, Dolphins Dialogue, Estefan, Andravius, Chef Zhu, who's been here since A1, day one. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure you sign up and become a member of the channel today. Got a lot of cool things that we have to offer here on the channel. And when you guys are part of the family, the Vince family, it just makes things a lot cooler. So sign up, become a member. There's plenty of seats at the table ready for you to go. All right. Now that I got all that out the way, I want to remind you, if you want to donate to the channel as well, too. Also, there's 3 different ways to do it. You use the money sign down at the bottom of your YouTube live super chat. Okay. Let me put this in here. This is for you guys. If you want to sign up and become a member, I'm putting the link to sign up in the chat. If you guys also want to donate other ways besides YouTube, you guys don't have the thing hooked up to YouTube, but you want to donate financially to the show, there's 2 other ways to do it. And I also put those in the chat room here too. You guys can do it using PayPal, which is MSM Podcast Network, or you can use the Cash App, which is $MSM Podcast Network. Any dollar you donate goes to helping the show grow and the podcast network grow. So just remember that. I want to give a big shout out to Tail Greeter. Tail Greeter is our sponsor of the show. Why is Tail Greeter awesome? Well, how many of you are going to the game this weekend? I wish I was. I'm staying up here. I'm not coming down. But if you still want to hang out with the best tailgate around, East 32 Dolphins Tailgate. Tailgate is the best way for fans to express their love and passion for their team and city. The community in the parking lot every Sunday allows everyone to be themselves no matter where they're from or what team they root for. When it comes down to it, there's no denying the allure of the game day experience, and tailgating is the glue that holds it all together. So visit tailgreeter.com today and type in East 32 Dolphins Tailgate. Also, follow Tailgreeter on social media at Tailgreeter. They always do a lot of cool stuff on social media, so make sure you go follow them now. All right. Now that I got all that out the way, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? I like it. I like it. I like it. Are we calling Chef Zhu the mayor? I like it. Pete is in the building. What's up, Pete? My man Pete is in the building. Like it. All right. So I want to tell y'all some stuff I got coming up here. Tuesday. Shout out to Andrevius, 2 months. Look at me with 2 months. Fins up. Shout out to Andrevius for 2 months, becoming a member of the channel and now being here 2 months with us. Shout out to you, Big A. Thank you for your support and everything. Anytime you guys are members of the channel, it means a lot to me. It means you guys believe in the channel and what I do, and it means a lot. So thank you, Andrevius, for signing up 2 months ago, becoming a member of the family, and now being here for 2 months. So I love you, brother. Thank you so much for being a member of the channel. So look, Tuesday night is looking like, I should have this officially set in stone by tomorrow evening, but Tuesday night, I need you all to clear your books at 8 or 9 p.m. I'm not sure which one it's going to start at yet, but we're going to do a show called State of DolFan Nation, the divide within the Dolphins fan base. State of DolFan Nation Roundtable, the divide within the fan base. I'm going to have some pretty awesome people on this panel. I'm going to have TD Fins talk, hopefully. Dougley Do Wrong. I'm going to have Dolphins United. I'm going to have Dolphins talk. I'm going to have Big E on here. I'm going to have fan club presidents from across the country. I'm going to have Mark Angelo, the Godfather. I'm going to have other fan club presidents from across the country. I'm going to have super fans come on. I got a lot of cool things coming on. It's going to be an awesome episode, and the reason that I want to bring it to you guys is I feel like there's a divide within the fan base right now, and rightfully so, actually, in my opinion. I totally get it. I understand it. But what I want to do is I want to bring you guys something, the opportunity for fans that, whether you're a fan club president, whether you're a super fan or somebody that runs their own YouTube platform, I want to bring them the opportunity. I'm going to have Alex Dunno on from 5 Reasons Sports. I got a lot of cool people coming up. This is going to be an awesome Dolphins roundtable you don't want to miss. So be on the lookout Tuesday. It's going to be awesome. And so I'm definitely am going to be doing a lot of cool things. So be on the lookout for that. Also, next week, I have a brand new show coming out called Beyond the Champion. Beyond the Champion is going to be a special show that doesn't come out often, but it's where I'm going to be able to sit down with some sort of professional athlete or music artist or actor, and they're going to talk to me about their hurts, habits, and hangups. For somebody who's been in recovery myself for over 4.5 years, I think it's really awesome to see other people tell their story. So I'm going to have Joey Beltran on, the Mexicutioner, the current BKFC heavyweight champion, former UFC champion. He's going to come on. He's going to tell us about his battles with drugs and alcohol. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great show. I recorded that the other day. I got some more editing to do on that. So I'm going to release that next week too. So be on the lookout for that. I'm not quite sure when that's going to be released, but I got more editing to do on that. But that's going to be a great episode. So be on the lookout for that. So Beyond the Champion and the Dolphins Roundtable next week. Special shows, especially for y'all. It's going to be awesome. Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, look, I am super excited about that, and I hope you guys are too, and I hope you guys are going to tune in and see some really great content, because that's what we do here on Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. Now that I got all that out the way, I do want to talk to y'all about the thing that I'm sure some of y'all want to talk about and some of y'all don't. And that's the reality of the trade rumor mill. That's what we're going to talk a little bit about today. We're going to talk about Spread Kindness Friday because that's what we do on Spread Kindness Friday. And we're also going to talk about the game, the Colts game. We're going to give our picks. We're going to see what needs to happen to get that W in Miami at Hard Rock Stadium on Sunday. So there's a lot of things that we're going to talk about. But first things first, right now the rumor mill is going absolutely bananas. Why is the rumor mill going absolutely bananas? I think when there's smoke. Actually, before I even get into that, this is Miami Sports Music Podcast Network, so I have to talk about something else real quick. I have to talk about the Miami Hurricanes last night. Oh, my God. What a loss. What a way to lose a game. It was a great game. Solo D was there. If you were following Miami Sports Music on Instagram and Twitter last night, he had some really, really good stuff on social media last night. It was weird. They were losing big time. They weren't doing great. And then they came down, and the score with 3 seconds left was 30-28. 33-yard field goal to win the game. All you do is hit this 33-yard chip shot to win the game. And the Hurricanes blew it. Wide left. Actually, it wasn't even wide left. It hit the crossbar. I say wide left because there's this freeze frame of the ball on the left side, but it hit the crossbar. And that's just a way to lose a game. And in college football, I always feel bad about talking about players because they're college athletes. They're kids still. But, man, I don't know what's going on in Miami at the University of Miami, but I don't know if Manny Diaz is the answer there. And I know a lot of people in Miami are calling for his head, and it's just crazy. And I had to touch on it. I haven't been touching on anything but Miami Dolphins lately, but remember, this morning show does cover everything. Basketball season is in full effect. That's right, the Miami Heat, baby. Let's go. We also got the Florida Panthers. Hockey season has just kicked off. We're going to have some really cool stuff for you here in the coming up weeks with Miami Heat, Florida Panthers, and look, college basketball is going to be kicking off here soon. It's going to be good stuff. So I don't know if Manny Diaz is the answer there at the University of Miami. I wish he was, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So, the question is, do you fire him now or do you wait till the offseason to fire him? I think the problem with firing a head coach in college football now is there's nobody to lead the team for the rest of the year. You have college football coaches, right, that are underneath him. But you really are not starting that process because most of the coaches you want currently have jobs to begin with. In the NFL, it's a little bit more different, in my opinion, because I think in the NFL, there are so many opportunities to get a great head coach from the assistant coaches ranks all the way down to college football. So you fire a head coach in pro football, you could do a lot of, who's going to right our ship from the moment you fire them. But in college football, it's a little bit different because you're not really going up to pull somebody, and nobody that's up is going to walk down for a half, in the beginning. So I know that the fan base in the University of Miami is calling for Manny Diaz's head today, but he's not going to get fired today. And if he does, I'd be wrong. But I don't see a real benefit is what I'm really trying to say at all. And it's always funny. So, look, I just think let him coach the rest of the year. Let's see how the rest of the year goes, and have some optimism. But they're 2-2 right now. It doesn't look good for them, and I don't know what else to say other than they just need to pull it. Actually, I think they're 2-3. Are they 2-3? So it's crazy. So. Shout out to Canes fans. Shout out to the University of Miami. Shout out to the U. We're going to pull it together. All right. Now that I got all that out the way, let's talk some Miami Dolphins football. You guys ready? Actually, let's talk the divide. The divide is crazy because at the end of the day, I've never seen here's the reality. The Miami Dolphins, for some reason, always find themselves at the center of some sort of off-field controversy. And I'm not saying that trade rumors are off-field controversy, but we're not talking about the product on the field. And that seems to be the case every year in Miami for the most part. Whether it's Richie Incognito, whether it's our offensive line coach doing coke off strippers, whether it's, I don't know what to say. Whether it's head coaches not knowing what they're doing. Whether it's Vontae Davis saying, hey, can I go call my grandma that I got traded? Can I go call her? Whether it's Chad Ochocinco. Shout out to Chad. I love you, Chad, though. You're my man. I don't know what to tell you. But the Dolphins seem to not being able to handle business on the field, which keeps the talk on the field. Instead, we're going to talk for the next until this trade goes down for somebody, Deshaun Watson's going to be the talk in pro football. Because here's a reality, folks. He has no pending charges against him, or he has no charges against him. No criminal charges have been filed against him. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon, in my opinion. Right? And then you also have to take into account that he's not on a commissioner's exempt list. The man is just not playing for his current team. He can go to any other team right now and start tomorrow. True story. So at the end of the day, I believe that the ball is in the Texans' court. Houston's got to know he's never going to play, that Deshaun's never going to play for them again. What is the point of keeping him? Trade him. Get rid of him. For no other reason than, even if he doesn't get traded to Miami, I just want to end this talk. Just end it. Omar Castro said he's still going to get suspended for accusations. Look at Zeke. I disagree, Omar, and here's why. Deshaun Watson's a bigger name than Ezekiel Elliott. That's one. And he plays quarterback. That's two. But I also think that if I'm correct, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Zeke's charges ended up getting dismissed. So I think at the end of the day, it's gonna be like that. Watson's sporting Dolphin gear. Tracy, I don't know. I know we've seen that picture, but I believe that picture of him wearing that Dan Marino shirt's from years ago. But he's not on the exempt list right now, Andrevius, so how can you say that? We are just waiting for a judge to decide whether it's going to be a criminal or civil case. When they decide that, Dolphins will decide on what they'll do. See, I don't even think that's the case either. I know that's what they've said. Here's the reality. A judge doesn't have to worry about bringing it to civil. Because if these people wanted to, they could walk into a civil court and file a civil case against him to sue him. That has not happened yet. That hasn't even happened yet. Because this process is going very long. There are no criminal cases against this man. None. So I don't know what to say. And Cap for Life says the court hearings will drag on. Do it now, then later. Andrevia says even if civil, he will probably get on the exempt list. Tank McBride said, I'm not trading for Watson until the offseason. Why? Why? Tank, why? Explain to me why. Because at the end of the day, Tank, here's the reality of it. We're going to delay winning now. We're going to delay another year or more games that we could get him involved into this offense. No. Trade for him today or Monday at least. Trade for him Monday. Bring him in here. Let him learn the playbook. Let him play. Let's win some football games. And let's throw it out on the court, because the reality is, people, here's how I truly feel about it. I would rather, I like Tua. I don't want that to get twisted. But what I truly feel in my heart of hearts, because I feel like I've seen this story play out as a Dolphins fan before, as a diehard Dolphins fan, is that we're going to watch Tua for the next 2 years not be able to become what we hope that he can become. Let's use the word hope. We hope he can become. And we're going to be stuck hitting the reset button again. And we're going to have missed 2 years of this great defense that we have. And we're going to have to hit the reset button all over again. I don't want to do that. I've seen how this story plays out. I'm not saying it's going to, but look, the tall tale signs are there, people. They're there. Say what you want. They're there. So I would rather get Deshaun Watson now, throw all my eggs in his basket. Now, Steven, what if he gets traded? What if he gets suspended? What if he never plays a down of NFL football again after this? I would rather have put all my eggs in that basket, because I would have said the Dolphins literally did everything they could to do the right thing and go out and get a quarterback that can turn their franchise around and be Super Bowl contenders. We can only hope that that is the case for Tua. There's no guarantee with that. And I'm not saying there's a guarantee with Deshaun, but what I'm saying, there's definitely a better percentage chance. He's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. And I know some of y'all are like, oh my God, Deshaun Watson talk again? What else is there to talk about right now? Let's be perfectly honest. We know the inefficiencies of the offensive line. Check, we all agree with that. We know that needs to get better. We do. There's no arguments here on that. Hey, Collins is available. He got released by the Lions. Should the Dolphins go after him? Yep, sure. They sure should. He's got a relationship with Flores. He makes the linebacking core better. 100%. What about our wide receivers? Stop dropping passes. Same old song, same old dance. Watson is a top 5 quarterback. That is the discussion. That is why we are talking about it. And now it's not even that Dolphin fans are talking about it. The rumor mill has started from the national media and people that cover trades and all these insiders. Something is going down. Miami is the logical choice for this to go down with. We have capital. We have the team. We have the win now attitude. Go get them. Because here's the reality, folks. We trade for Deshaun Watson. We're in the Super Bowl, and we go to the Super Bowl this year or next year. All these people that are talking crap about Deshaun are going to be right here. Yeah, baby, we're in the Super Bowl. Let's go. In the Dolphins. But Tua's not playing. We know Jacoby's not the guy. He is the logical topic of discussion for Miami Dolphins media, fans, YouTube outlets, all of that. People didn't want to talk about Xavier Howard. Well, until he signs his contract, there's nothing to talk about. That's all we talked about for 2 weeks in training camp was Xavier Howard. That's it. And how impressive Tua was. That obviously has not translated into wins yet. I get it. I understand. Tank McBride said if Watson didn't have these allegations, would be 1,000% to trade for him. Tank McBride, that's a fair statement. Here's a reality to you, brother. He's been accused. I'm not saying that he hasn't done something, but there have been no criminal charges filed. And do we not live in a beautiful country where you are innocent till proven guilty? I know that's not the world we live in, but I believe that's what it says in our Constitution. I'm just saying. All right, I know y'all want to come in here and kill me and talk to me, and you have your own opinion. So here's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to open up the chat line for you guys. No cussing. I know some people owe to the swear jar. Estefan, you owe to the swear jar. You are still in the red, sir. No cussing. Okay? Spread kindness Fridays. Let's be kind to each other. Let's have some fun, though. Let's debate. All right, here we go. It's in the chat box. Come on, let's talk. Miami Sports Music Podcast Network, #1 Miami fan morning show, brought to you by Tailgreeter. Go check out tailgreeter.com today. Let's go. Let's go. I got it up in the chat, and the first person I'm going to bring on is my main man, my brother from another mother, somebody who's been here since A1 day one. I love him. You love him. Cap for life. What's up, Cap for life?
Morning. Good morning. How are you? How's everything?
You're breaking up a little bit there, Cap.
Going to hear me now?
A little bit better, but you're still breaking up.
All right, let me get away from this tree. I'm over here by the mountains, man. Walking uphill now. How about now?
That's better. What's up?
Nothing much, man. Just here in the past 2 days, man, and it's all the outlets down in Miami, man. Yeah, it's starting to get hot, man. And yeah, I was talking about earlier in the chat, man. I think Washington's involved also in trying to pursue Tua as well. I don't know how true that is, but you know, where there's smoke, there's fire, right?
And that's all I'm saying. I believe that now it's not just talk, that there's something to. Come on, guys. I mean, like the rumor of Washington wanting Tua for a second round pick, like that just didn't come out of thin air.
Something's up. People are talking.
Phone calls are being made.
Yeah. And my thing is, it's like, all right, yeah, if we let the proceedings, drag on more and more, that's just going to help Watson's camp, to be honest with you. And 100%. Yeah, I mean, I've been hearing a lot of stuff too, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm starting to hear now that the lawyer that's representing these 22 women is also Deshaun Watson's ex-lawyer. I don't know if that's true or not, but if that's the case, something's real fishy.
I don't know if that's the case, but what I do know is that he's like the neighbor to the owner or something like that. But either way, I'm not even here for the conspiracy theory part. I'm just telling you that right now, legally, he has not been charged with anything. It's been a long time since these women came forward to right now. I believe that if there was any major thing going to go down, A, it would have already happened, or B, most people would know it's coming down the pipeline. And I think that not only have the Miami Dolphins done their due diligence, but I would assume other teams have done their due diligence with this.
Yeah, and that's the thing that people need to understand too. We're not the only people involved in this, and if there's other teams involved, how wrong are they for being involved? You know what I mean? Like everybody's quick to label us like wrong for doing what we're doing, but if we're gonna win, I mean, we got to do it at all costs. And I love Tua, man. I do. Don't get me wrong, but the facts are the facts, man. I don't want to see this kid get killed anymore, man. Like, let's say if he gets hit one more last time, all right, you guys are content with playing Senate. That's fine because he's on this team. I get that. You guys keep railing on Jacoby, but if he wins Sunday, and I hope he wins Sunday, but if he wins Sunday, people are still going to complain. So where do we stand?
You're 100% correct. All right, let me bring on some more people in here. Let me bring on my man, Dolphin Don, Estefan, and Russell. Let's go with Dolphin Don first. What's up, Dolphin Don?
Good morning,
everybody.
I see you, Cap. Hey, yeah, out there getting it in, man. I need to do that right now. I just ain't figured out how to do it on the phone yet. But all right, we're all treating Deshaun Watson this whole thing about the allegations like he's doggone Rich James kidnapped somebody. I'm sorry, he's not that level. But I just feel like he only solves like one problem for us. So I'm worried about the price being a little too high. Maybe we can get Houston down a little bit. That might be the thing. And as far as Tua goes, and all you Tuaneers out there, I used to be one of you there for a little bit, but some quarterbacks are a great quarterback. Tua is a great quarterback for college. There, I said it.
And I appreciate that, but and I just want to add to that and saying we don't know what he can be yet in the NFL.
No,
but the reality is we know that it's going to take time, and time is not something that is a luxury of this team right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, and you know what? I want to throw this also out there. We keep talking about our vaunted defense. Hey, it ain't vaunted, man. Bend but don't break means we force a lot of field goals. We're not that great right now, so I'm just going to throw that out there.
I like our guys. That's what I'll say.
I like them. They can be good, but they're not right now.
All right, let me bring in Russell. What's up, Russell?
Morning, guys. How's everybody doing?
How are you doing this morning, man?
Oh, I'm enjoying my day off. Still laying in my bed, to be completely honest with you.
Oh, that's nice, right? When you're just laying in bed, just chilling and relaxing.
Exactly.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So, this is what I've got to say on it, because everybody knows that I've been off the Watson train since the allegations came up. But this is where I stand. No one can come out and say definitively who made this call, but this is where I'm looking at this. Flo wanted Herbert. Greer was pretty clear about Tua, but there's also been talk that Stephen Ross picked Tua. But if Greer picked Tua and we trade for Watson, Greer should instantly be fired. That should be part of the concept of doing this. The other, because he's failed in terms of first round draft picks. I do not care. When it comes to drafting first round talent, he is garbage, and that's just what it is. Now, if they do trade for Deshaun, this is what I'm going to plead with this team. Please, I don't care if it costs all of your draft picks. If you're going to invest all this into Deshaun Watson, go trade for Taylor Decker and go sign Russell Okung.
Yep.
And do something to improve this line to make Deshaun's life easier. And I'd even be willing to give up a second round, even though it's a lot. I'd give up a second round to go get Kareem Hunt out of Cleveland. And
I would hold off on that, but I like everything else he said.
Well, there's a reason why I choose doing Kareem Hunt. They have Nick Chubb, and they also have a pretty good third position back. Johnson, I can't remember his first name, but I know his last name's Johnson. I just can't think of his first name off the top of my head. But anyhow, I don't think, as much as we all love Gaskin, I'm sorry, he's not a number one running back.
Yeah, but we're not even at the point where we can bother with that yet, Russell. Here's my opinion on that. I get what you're saying. I don't even all the way disagree with you. But we don't have a good offensive line. We don't have a quarterback right now that can take command of the field or the game. So until that happens, running back's a luxury. Let me deal with that after I get these other problems dealt with.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I said it in that order. If you're going to trade for Deshaun, trade for Taylor Decker, sign Russell Okung, and then get Kareem Hunt to add to that running back room, because him and Gaskin and Brown and Ahmed would be awesome. Now, will they carry 4? Don't know. One of them might be out of here. If I had to guess, I'm going to say it's either Ahmed or Malcolm Brown. Gaskin's not going anywhere. So that's where I stand on that. And then you have a complete team offensively for Deshaun when he arrives.
Yeah.
And it's easier to get those 3 or 4 players versus drafting the right players in the draft. And it's proven versus unproven. That is
and here's the and to go along with you, Russell, and then let me let Estefan in here after this.
Absolutely.
Russell.
Absolutely.
What I'll also say is the fact of the matter is we have not been a proven team to develop talent right now. We have not developed a good talent at some. Look, Noah Igbenogany, God bless his soul.
That was a waste.
Maybe. Well, I mean, if we had better coaching, maybe is he better? I don't know. Are some of these guys on the line that we drafted with better coach? Look, Juan Luminor. Luminor was straight cut from this team because we didn't see anything. The moment he gets to Vegas, he's the best offensive lineman Vegas has.
And the numbers prove it.
So to me, that's coaching. And so I don't know if some of these draft picks are not necessarily bust, but maybe they're bust because coaching isn't that good. And that's a factor of it.
That's very possible. But if you have enough, if you believe that much in Deshaun Watson, you're going to have a top 5 quarterback. You need to have as much veteran experience talent in front of him as possible. He's already got Fuller there, but it's already looking like Fuller's having health issues. So we definitely need to make sure that if we can't, we have to make up for some of the coaching deficiencies on the offensive side of the ball. The only way to really do that is to put players on the field that know what they're doing on the field without coaching.
Yeah.
Let me
bring in Estefan. What's up, Estefan?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody in the chat.
Good morning.
Good morning, bro.
You sound so much better, Estefan.
I appreciate it. Russell, of course, as always, a pleasure. I got 3 things I wanted to bring up. First of all, you can write it down. You can record it if you want. I have never wanted to be so wrong about a player or a take or an opinion than I would love to with my opinion of Tua. I don't see him getting better. I see him plateauing. With us, he could potentially take another step up in his skill level with another team. I don't feel like we can do that for him because of what you guys just talked about. Second thing, what Dolphin Dom was talking about, him being a good college quarterback. Insanity has said this. I told y'all before. I don't know if I told y'all, but well, I hate to put your business out there like that, Insanity, but I'm trying to make a point here. She kind of came to she made peace with the fact that she don't see Tua overcoming his injury, and I feel the exact same way. And that, for me, is the main reason that I want Deshaun, because I see him plateauing with us, and I still feel there's something physically wrong with Tua that could be a problem going into the future. And I always bring up how he slides. So there's that. The last thing I was going to say is, if you're a Tua fan, I'm not saying this because I won't come off Deshaun Watson. I won't come off Deshaun Watson because I love this team. And when you look into the future, the vision for this team does not look good right now with what we got. We got to get this done so that we have hope. And what I'm about to say to y'all is this. If you love Tua, there's nothing wrong with that. If Tua goes somewhere else and does good, I'm going to cheer for him regardless. But when Jay Glazer has with the stuff that Jay Glazer has put out recently about Deshaun, the activity in Houston, and the picks, giving the exact amount of picks given up, look, that's a hammer, y'all. That is a hammer. That's one of the most credited people that, I mean, I'll put it this way. Privately, a lot of people tweet me, a lot of these insiders when they tweet stuff, but there's never been a hammer like the tweet that I got yesterday from all the stuff that Jay Glazer's saying. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't know about Jay Glazer in the draft has given you every draft pick before the dudes have even walked the stage. I think he went through like 2 or 3 rounds of that. So if that don't tell you that guy's plugged in with NFL organization, I don't know what to tell y'all. But that is a hammer, y'all. That is a hammer. And most likely, I'll bet anybody $100 that this is going to get done. So anybody telling y'all that this isn't going to get done, they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Right now, I appreciate that, Estefan. I put in the chat box a poll question. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. Do you want the Dolphins to trade for Deshaun Watson? Yes or no? Right now, I got 14 votes. It's 60-40. So keep those votes coming in because I definitely want to see how those votes go and see what you all say about that. So go ahead and put your vote in the chat. In the meantime, let me bring in my man, Rashad. What's up, Rashad?
What's up, Rashad?
Rashad, take yourself off mute.
Good morning, Rashad.
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning,
Rashad, what's up? I don't know where Rashad went, but Rashad left.
Well, do you have anything you want to say from what any of us have said so far that stood out to you?
I mean, look, here's the reality, right, guys? Like, I think everybody brings up good topics or good points. I get you and Finsanity's way of thinking that, all right, hey, look, he's not going to recover from this injury. That's fair. I don't necessarily agree with that. I just don't know if he is going to be good enough. What's up, Rashad? I don't know if he's going to be good enough to be better at to be able to be a quality quarterback in this league on a week in, week out basis on Sunday. Now, I'm not saying he's not, but I'm saying it's going to be a while before we know. And in my opinion, my biggest problem or my biggest thing for wanting this is I don't want them to obviously miss out on a potential great player like they did with Drew Brees. Estefan, I'm going to put you on mute. I don't want them to put them out on miss out on a great player like they did with Drew Brees, and now we're stuck for another 15 or 20 years of losing.
Can we agree? Can we agree that regardless of what happens, if we ride with him or not, he's going to get traded regardless? Can we all agree on that?
I believe he's going to get traded. Now, the reality is where is he going to get traded to?
100.
I have information that the lawyer bringing the victims together is a neighbor of the Houston owner. That I've heard before. And these charges came up after Watson wanted to leave. They did come up after he wanted to leave. They didn't come up before then. 100%. Now, I'm not saying that Deshaun Watson doesn't have a problem. I don't think anybody here is not saying that. But I also think that at the end of the day, there's a fine line. And actually, there's not a fine line. There's probably a gray line. And Deshaun Watson lives in that
Mike Vick
gray
had a
area.
problem.
Hey,
Mike
Steven,
Vick had a problem, and that got resolved real quick.
I need to send you a photo because everybody keeps bringing up like what's going on legally with him, but they're quick to point out what they think negatively about this guy, and they don't point out what good he does on the field. It's always negative that he can't get it done for us when he comes. His legal issues, it's too much. His baggage, bro. I gotta send you a photo, bro, and I want you to show it to everybody because I'm gonna dip out for a little bit. I got some stuff I gotta do. What's the best way I could get it to where you could show everybody, bro?
Put it up on Twitter. Send it to me on Twitter.
All right, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Okay.
Sounds good, bro. I'll do it. I appreciate that, Estefan. All right, let me bring in two other guys here. I got EM Baller and Rashad. We'll try Rashad again. Rashad, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either, man. We thought you didn't want to hang out with us, man. Cap for Life got sad. He's like, man, Rashad didn't want to hang out with us.
What
I do?
No, I'm just messing. What's up, Rashad? How are you?
I'm good, chilling.
Any takes this morning so far on what we've discussed?
I've only been here for like the last 10, 15 minutes. It sounds like we're on the Watson case.
Come on now. What else is there to talk about, Rashad?
Nothing much. I mean, I think y'all were talking about the trade rumors that started yesterday. I don't know.
Well, I mean, they've been starting for a while, but the smoke, they're definitely, it's not just smoke anymore. Now there's flames.
Yeah, I'm from what I've heard or what I seen yesterday, it's all these draft picks and so on and so forth for Watson, and we're going to trade Tua to Washington or something. That's the main one that I seen, and I was just confused on when was trading injured players without a what is it called? Not health check. Without a
physical.
Without a physical, when was that ever possible? I mean, yes, we can say we can wait.
There is precedent. It has happened before. I can't name it off the top of my head, but there is precedent there. It has happened before.
Yeah.
We can say this: if he doesn't pass the physical in a trade, if that's a speculation that he might get traded, and if he doesn't pass a physical, what good does that help us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't Drew Brees fail the physical with us? I mean,
he sure did.
So
thank you, Dolphin Don. He sure did. Drew Brees definitely failed his physical here, and the doctor we had on staff said, I don't think that Drew Brees will ever be able to play at a competitive level again. It's better to bring in Dante Culpepper. Those were his words.
That doctor was
Yeah, Tony McDuffie. Hey, remember what was it? OJ McDuffie had a turf toe, and he said it wasn't that bad, but the medical staff screwed that up too, and he even sued the Dolphins. OJ McDuffie.
Yep, sure did.
Yeah.
EM Dolphin, what's up? Or EM Baller, what's up, man?
What's good, y'all? Good morning.
What's going on, EM? How are you, man? What's going on? Any thoughts on anything we've talked this morning?
I'm good, and correct me if I'm wrong. What Jay Glazer never said that the Dolphins and the Houston Texans are close to a deal. He says that the Dolphins are the likelihood if Deshaun Watson were to go somewhere. So he's never
the preferred destination.
That is Watson's preferred destination, which is fair. So people saying that Jay Glazer, taking what Jay Glazer says and saying, oh, no, Watson's definitely going to the Dolphins. And I think, okay, I may or may not have sources, but this is what I believe. The Dolphins are going to play this season out with Tua when he comes back from his injury. Depending on how he plays, if he doesn't play up to snuff the way they want their team to play, then they will be trading for Deshaun Watson or trading Tua and drafting another quarterback. If Tua plays really good and, he ignites the fan base, then I don't see anything happening with Tua. That's just me. What do y'all think?
Oh, man, I got something for that. I think if the whole thing that it makes me think this is going to happen is the ability to trade Tua. So right now his value is probably higher than if we go through the year. Oh, Tua's not the guy. Right now he's got promise, and we can sell promise.
Correct.
So
right now in the chat box, there's a poll question going on. Do you want the Dolphins to trade for Deshaun Watson? Right now we have 35 votes, and it's 51% saying yes. So it's pretty 50-50. It's close to 50-50 here,
Hey, I'll be back, y'all. Be safe. Take care. I'll be back.
Right. Let me bring in.
The problem with this team right now is not the quarterback.
Agree.
Let me bring in Andrevius. Andrevius.
What's up?
What's up, Stephen D. Hater 2 and Near Fan Club, Prez?
What's going on? What's going on, guys?
Just so everybody knows, Andrevius is the man, and there's no beef between us because it's Spread Kindness Friday.
I just want to say, here we go again.
Here we go again.
My thing is, I don't know why y'all acting like this is any more serious than the other 38 times that they said this is happening. Like, what makes this one different? I just want to know what's different this time.
The Tua trade.
Well, I think that gives it more concrete to it. That gives it more concreteness. I don't know if that's a word or a term to use, but what I'll say is, it's week. We're going into week 4, right? And now Jay Glazer's starting to report it, and now other NFL insiders are starting to report it. And for me, when there's smoke, there's fire. Now, do I know if he'll end up as a Miami Dolphin? No. I think it's likely Deshaun Watson ends up as a Miami Dolphin. But it also scares the crap. It also, well, 100% with that, Russell. But it also scares the crap out of me that another team is going to be like, screw it, let's just jump into this. And I feel like the longer we don't pull the trigger on Deshaun Watson, the more likely another team comes in and scoops him up, and then we're going to be sitting left holding the last chair.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, sure.
You don't agree with that?
I just love that you guys are so hopeful, and I just don't see it happening.
But explain. So give me a reason why, Andrevius. Give me a reason why.
22 allegations. That's why.
But do you not agree when there's smoke, there's fire?
I can say the same thing about the 22 allegations. I can say the same thing.
But I can use that for my argument or my defense too. Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
Well, the price is way too high for somebody with 22 allegations. Let me
I don't believe that it is.
Oh, it
22 allegations. Like
three first rounds.
I said it before. I say it again. I feel like y'all are really undermining the seriousness of what he got going on.
For somebody who's disgruntled enough to not start for you.
Andrevius, I'm not undermining it, brother. I'm not. I really am not.
And I feel like when I say this, people think I'm saying he's guilty. And I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm saying it's something serious that you don't play with until it's resolved.
I'm not saying that it's not serious. But, all right, let me bring in Finsanity. Finsanity's in the back. What's up, Finsanity?
What's up?
Finsanity.
Last time I checked, Tua was our quarterback. Like, I don't know why.
There we go, Finsanity.
So much time on something that may or may not happen. Like, to me, like, smoke, fire, that's cool. There's something called fire extinguishers too. There's something called people also coming back saying, well, the Dolphins were preferred destinations. However, such and such team came in and made a better offer, or the Dolphins didn't pull the trigger fast enough, and Deshaun got tired of waiting. So I don't know why we are spending so much time, energy, and stress when we need to be figuring out how to make things more.
What we got?
Okay,
Hold
on, Dolphin Don. Finsanity, let me ask you a question. Finsanity. Fair point. So, what do you do right now, heading into week 4, to make this team better? Don't worry, I'll wait. Let's go. I want to hear it. How do you make this team better tomorrow?
I can answer that.
And we can start. Russell, you want to do that then? I mean,
no. I asked Finsanity first. Let Finsanity. I want her to answer this.
How do I make this team better?
Yes.
That's what I was going to say. If Taylor Decker is available, go ahead and maybe use some of those trade picks that you want to go get Deshaun with, and use that. And I'm pretty sure you don't have to give up as much to protect them. How about also playing guys in the position where they should be playing, and not just making this thing like musical chairs on our offensive line, and allow these guys to get some freaking continuity with where they're going to be playing and where their assignments should be. How about just for the sake of argument, putting some more dedication into this run game?
Okay.
Like it's not like we're without talent in the running back room. Like, at least try to do it more so he's not getting hit as much.
All right.
But don't act because y'all out here coveting, and Steven.
No, I'm giving you.
Come on.
I'm giving you another. All right. I'm taking that point. Now let me also ask you the question: do you also think that our coaching is good enough to coach these players up to where they need to be?
Nope.
Yes or no?
Nope.
Real quiet, Insanity. You real
You
quiet.
said, do I think our coaching?
Do you
Offensive
think our
coaching.
coaching is good enough to make to coach these players up?
So far they haven't shown it. How about
They
that?
haven't shown it. So there's
Do you think
by the way,
Deshaun Watson's gonna coach these other kids up?
wait. There's your argument, Finsanity. That is why it is more better to talk about the Deshaun Watson, because he, in more likelihood, has a chance to make this team better than what you're talking about. Because it is less likely that the coaching staff coaches up these players to a level that they can be good at.
Rome wasn't built in a day, my God.
I'm not saying that, but you also, but everybody in the chat is sitting here saying, as much as they're saying they hate Watson, they're also saying that Noah Ibnagani is not the answer either. They're also saying that Austin Jackson's a bust. They're saying all these people are a bust.
Y'all only press because
Austin Jackson ain't a bust.
Because he said that we would be one of his destinations. That's the only reason why y'all so pressed. If he would have never said that and he would have been cool with Houston, y'all would be trying to figure out how to make things work for Tua. But y'all not. And to me, the fact that y'all have given up on this kid,
I'm not giving up on him.
It's crazy to me.
But
yes,
do you not?
You've given up on
in
him.
no way, shape, or form.
You have definitely given up on him.
No, here's what I have said.
You came on here and said we about to talk about Watson. How are we gonna get Watson? What life's gonna be like with Watson?
Okay,
you gave up.
Vincenty, you my girl. You my A1 from day one. But listen to me. Listen to me, boo boo. Here's what I'm trying to tell you.
Boo boo.
Here's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, right now, I believe Tua being the quarterback that we need him to be is 2 or 3 years down the road. And that's an if. That's a hope.
But who fault is that? You think that's this thing? People think it's Tua's fault because his coaching, because his offensive line isn't developing at all. The coaching staff hasn't developed. The coaching staff isn't developed enough to develop the offense. That's horrible. And they're blaming, and we're blaming Tua, and we're saying, well, we need a quarterback who can develop the offense for us. Like that's
no. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying to you, Rashad, is that Tua is not the quarterback that can turn this offense around on his own. And that's not his fault. That's the reality of what it is. And that's also him being a second-year guy playing less than a rookie season. Okay? Now, the inefficiencies that he has, somebody like Deshaun Watson takes the inefficiencies that are on our offense and we're able to overlook it more. A lot more.
I just got a question. Why do we think Tua can't get better this year? Like, what in game one did you see that was
get better this year? But he's going to be a top 10 quarterback this year.
Hear me out. What did you see in game one that was so bad? Like, oh my God. This is horrible.
That's what I didn't understand.
I feel like week one, he played a solid game. He didn't play terrible.
He went to his first read.
Week two, he had like 9 snaps.
No. Damage.
And then we're like, oh, it's over. Deshaun Watson's the guy. And I'm like,
I never said it was over. I'm just telling you.
If you say Deshaun Watson's the guy, you are saying it's over. You are indeed saying
Andreas, did you see elite play in week 1 or week 2? Did you see like the super elite quarterback? No,
I didn't see elite play. I can guarantee you I've seen games with Deshaun Watson.
Hold on real quick.
Okay, I'm not a Watsoneer.
Let me bring
Watson's not invincible either. He plays terrible every time he plays the Ravens. Every single time.
No, but what I am saying is there's something rotten in the state of Denmark right now. So
up and down. Hold up. Let me bring in Pamela, because Pamela's back here ready to kill me. Pamela, what's up, Pam?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Pam.
Hey, Finsanity, boo boo.
Yeah, that's not sticking. But how you doing, Miss Pamela?
What up, boo boo?
Hell no. I'm
what
sorry.
What we're not gonna do is disrespect Insanity.
Hell no. I'm not
so
nobody's
bad. Bad.
I'm
Okay.
not nobody's boo-boo.
That's right, girl. That's right.
All right,
So-
Pamela, come here and teach us. What are we saying wrong here? Come on.
Okay.
I'm ready for it.
Well, some of you is wrong some of the time, and some of you is wrong all the time.
That's why I love Pamela. Go ahead, Pamela.
Okay, so the whole Watson thing, that, like you said, where there's smoke, there's fire. Do we believe that a powerful person like the owner of Houston wouldn't stoop to the level of threats in order to keep his quarterback? Nope. He absolutely would do it. And if you got one lawyer, it's like the personal injury lawyer that runs out and chases every car accident.
Have your money now. Were you in a
J.G.
wreck?
Wentworth?
Call your lawyer. J.G. Wentworth.
Whatever, that kind of thing. I mean, it is more than suspicious that all 22 victims. When I saw 22 victims, I thought, man, all those girls are not lying. There is no way. And as a woman, knowing how I've been treated and the way, especially back in the 70s, especially the way the good old boys thing worked, I understand. But it is suspicious that one lawyer has all these people and got them together, and he's the next door neighbor to the owner of Houston.
Lot of red flags.
Lot of red flags. On the other hand, I'm not big on, Watson. I don't know if that's the answer. I don't think any of us can know that's the answer. And I'm with Finn's sanity as far as I think Tua's got to be given a chance. And who was it? Russell? Somebody was saying about his play in the first quarter. I mean, the first game. It was solid. Is it elite? No. But is he behind an elite offensive line? No. Is he behind a good offensive line? No. So I think in order to be elite, you got to have somewhere in there. Do I think the offensive line is going to get better? Yes. Do I think that our coaching staff has the ability to get this team on one page? Yes, I do. However, they got to settle down that locker room. All this uncertainty. I mean, they also need to get some fire. Let me in the damn locker room. I'll fire them people up.
Come tell them, Pamela. You tell them.
Tell them. I don't understand where the fire is. Last year, our team was fire.
Let me bring in Ennis. Ennis, what's up, Ennis?
Hey, Ennis.
Hey, y'all.
Morning, Ennis.
He said he didn't see nothing elite. It wasn't elite, but the fourth quarter drive, when he had to hold the ball and seal the game, when have we seen that? So we have seen progress. Y'all just don't want to admit it. That's fine.
Yeah.
And then when he manipulated the corner, when he had the rusher, the blitzer in his face to throw the slant to Parker behind the cornerback.
What percentage of the time did he do that?
But it doesn't matter. It's progressive.
It does matter.
We didn't see that last year, though.
Hey, blind squirrel will find an acorn sometimes.
Okay, that's the first game of the season, though. Y'all make it seem like this is week 10.
You know what?
We saw it for 9 games last year.
I have to agree with Ennis on this to a certain extent.
Like we were praising Mac Jones week 1, and we all turned on him already. Like week 1 to week 4.
Mac Jones within 2 weeks went from being the savior of the franchise to now national media is considering him a bust.
You gotta let the season play out before you just establish something off of one game.
If Tua had one of them games last year, we would be killing him. He didn't have no type of game where he threw 3 picks last year like that. Like as bad as Mac.
And by the way, I want to state for the record again, I have not given up on Tua. I just realize what I see and what I've seen from this franchise. Number 1, coaching is inefficient. Number 2, and by coaching I mean coaching up, making players better. That's what I mean by that. Number 2,
and that's all.
I have also I'm not saying that it is.
No. That's what the fan. That's what some people are putting out there.
Yep.
Deshaun Watson will have the offensive line and call this out and
I'm not and the second thing that I also see here is Tua's still a player that hasn't played more than 13 games in the NFL.
Thank you.
So you have to give that its fair due, but the reality is giving it its fair due right now on this team closes a window or doesn't I just don't think we move past it, in my opinion, to become the team that we're meant to be. You bring on a guy like Deshaun Watson, that goes out the window. You don't even have to worry about that no more.
We understand that,
Hey,
Steven, but
Steven.
this is Flo's third year. They keep mixing Flo and Tua as like it's Tua's third year. We want expectation because this is Flo's third year. I ain't mean to cut you off and say it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just want to acknowledge that the Godfather has entered the chat. How you doing, Mr. Mark Angelo? All respect due to you and the NorCal Dolphin organization. I don't want to, find myself swimming with the fishes. So I have to, make sure I acknowledge the Godfather when he comes in.
Mark NorCal's NorCal's one of my best friends. I love him to death. He's the man. But he's like, bro, stop talking about Deshaun Watson. And I get it. I understand it. But right now, I personally feel that he solves a good portion of the problems of this team.
Okay,
and it allows us to focus on the things we really need to focus on.
Everybody wants to go off what Jay Glazer
problem
said,
on this
but
team.
nobody wanted to go off what Josina Anderson reported yesterday, though. She said,
Yep,
ever since
exactly.
camp,
They ignored Josina Anderson report. Like she's not credible.
What did she say?
Glaze is more credible than her.
What did Josina say?
She said that it is true that they wanted him before the allegations came out, but we have not made an offer since camp, since the allegations came out. Greer and Flo might want him, but Ross is not going to sign off on it because of the backlash he's worried about having.
But there's also credible sources saying that Stephen Ross is the one that wants this and not and he's the one that's okayed this.
He wants it so bad, but it still ain't got done.
None of us really know what's
If
going
the
on
owner says
behind
pull
the
a
scenes.
trigger, the GM has to pull it.
And it ain't got pulled.
Right, that's my point. Y'all ain't realizing that if the
Y'all-
GM
yeah, like-
says he wants him, then the GM can't tell the owner no.
Mark
he go
North,
get him.
the Godfather, and by the way, I just want everybody to know, even my friends get on me, and I'm okay with it. Watson won't play this year, so y'all are giving up on this year. I think the last 2 weeks, the only narrative of this show is Watson, Betty White old. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4 F's. I put the link in the chat. Go ahead and get in the link, and then you can come on.
The last thing she said is the grand jury is after the trade deadline. That's why a lot of teams are not moving.
Exactly.
People don't want to hear that.
Listen, I just don't think it's getting done this year.
Two things. Number
I
one,
don't think so either. Yeah.
It's not getting done this year. And I'll take Esther up on that bet that he said. I love taking people's money. So Esther, come back. I'll take you up on the bet. Steven can hold the money so we don't think nobody's trying to cheat somebody.
Hey, don't put no. I don't want those problems, bro. You give to me, I'm keeping. That's how that's going to be. I'm not holding nothing. I'm not holding nothing. I want no responsibility for that.
We'll start deducting from the swear jar.
Well, speaking of Estefan owes to the swear jar. So, anyways, let's see here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 Eps wants to get on. What's up, 1, 2, 3, 4 Eps?
How y'all doing today, man?
How you doing, brother? Thank you
Good,
for joining
good,
the
man.
show. I see you in the chat, man. Supporting it. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you.
Love the show, man. I hate all this Tua and everything talk, but I agree, man. Tua just isn't it, man. We need to move on from this guy. He just has a weak arm. He's too small. He's not mobile. He's done nothing to show me that he's elite in any way. You watch all these rookie QBs, they're doing great.
Thank you.
Tua just hasn't done anything even remotely close to what these guys have done.
What guys?
Trevor Lawrence.
Last night. Yeah. You don't have to look far.
Joseph Burrow.
Tua didn't have a game like Trevor Lawrence already.
I mean, he
When's
had
the last time he threw a 50-yard ball to anybody?
He had one Arizona game. We don't have a pass over 40 yards this entire season. So,
He didn't have a game like that versus the Chiefs.
I have consistently said that Tua's best game last year was actually the Chiefs, not the Cardinals.
I think his best game was the Patriots.
I
a lot of people forget about that game, but no.
This
it was the Chiefs.
I want to know
He got
how can you say Trevor Lawrence is awesome when he had one decent game? One decent game, and we're going to trash
By the way, they're 0-3.
what?
They're 0-3.
And they lost
0-4. We see progression. We see
He had
progression.
one decent game, and Tua hasn't. I mean, he hasn't even had a chance this season. So His
I'm
I'm gonna be
game.
honest.
If you're
I'm
looking
gonna
at stock
say this.
prices,
I'm gonna say
Tua
it.
would look like
Trevor
a.
Lawrence has played awful this year. He has played
That's
awful,
right.
to be
He has.
honest.
He
Yep.
has. He's made some rookie mistakes.
So I don't get what y'all talking about right now.
I don't
He
either.
he hasn't made nine games of rookie
You would
mistakes.
have been better off
Sorry.
bringing up
Tua
Justin
doesn't
Herbert.
have 9 games of rookie mistakes.
And I'm not even saying
Come
Trevor
on.
Lawrence is a
Has he
bust.
progressed?
He's been horrible.
Yes.
Pamela,
No.
Yes.
Pamela, can you answer me something,
No.
Pamela?
Yes.
Answer me a couple questions. Number one, has Tua shown weakness at the quarterback position? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Is Tua somebody that needs development and time to become the quarterback that he hopes to be?
Yes, sorta. I'm
You want to
hedging
say
that.
yes? Just say, shake your head yes. Say
But
yes.
I've got that with a caveat.
What,
So I have it with a
I'll let you
caveat.
have the caveat. What's your caveat? Because I got
Okay,
two more
so
questions for you.
okay, so my caveat is if we can get some consistency, like Finsanity said, put people in their right positions and keep them where they
But what
are.
makes you think that's going to happen? That's my problem with that.
You can't yell at
Well,
Pamela.
we're
It's not
so
allowed. You're not allowed to yell
young.
at Pamela.
Dolphin Sanity, I feel like I'm giving a real answer.
So here's the thing. Can I answer that? So first of all, he played a solid game in week 1 against a team that y'all swear has an amazing defense. Everybody was praising New England's defense before the season started. He had a good game against them.
I was not doing that. That's what I was not doing. Not on my platform.
Okay. I saw a lot of people praising how great their defense is going to be.
I did too.
Yep. So he had a solid game against them, and then he came out and was getting smashed because of our terrible O-line in like 9 snaps. And then we're like, oh, he hasn't proven anything. We don't know. We don't know what he can prove this year. We don't know how good he is this year. We have no idea.
But that's the problem,
100% right.
Andrevius. That is the problem.
How is
don't
that
know.
his fault?
I'm not saying that's his
no
fault.
We're not
reason
blaming
to
the
say-
guy. We're not trying to
What I'm
throw
saying is-
him
what
in
I'm saying
jail
is
or
I see
nothing.
no
Let me
reason to say
let me
he's
ask
not
you,
good.
with the exception,
Even when you say we got to give him a year or two, I don't even know why you say that based off this one game this year.
Hold on one second. With the exception of 1, 2, 3, 4 Eps, because I think he will say that, but I could be wrong. Does anybody here think Tua's a bust?
No.
Nobody's saying that.
No.
Nobody is saying that.
Yeah,
now,
but if
do
you're
we all think that Tua needs 2 to 3 years to develop?
no.
I don't
You
even
don't-
think 2 or 3 years will help.
And again, I said 1, 2, 3, 4 Eps would be the lone person here.
I
but-
wanted Justin Herbert. I'm just saying.
May I say something, Steven?
Yes.
Okay. The only niche for me where Tua is concerned right now is staying healthy and being on the field. The thing is it's not exactly his fault why he got hurt. We have failed to take care of the necessary positions to allow him to be successful.
Right.
If
he needs new faces and new places.
at least give him the rest of this season where the O-line has gelled more once he comes back, and they can offer, hopefully they progress and offer better protection at that point. And see what he does. That's where I stand with it. At least for the year, minimum. I would prefer. I think you see.
So Russell, let me ask you something. We go through the year with Tua, right? We go through all his hurts and progressions, right?
Yep.
And we're still in the same place that we are today, right? We're still okay. He's shown improvement. He's not quite there yet, right? We still have the problems of the inefficiencies on the O-line. We still have drop passes. We
This
still
is
have
gonna be an easy answer.
no, but it's a fair question though, Andrevius.
No, I'm saying it's going to be an easy. I'm waiting for you to finish the question so I can give you the easy answer.
Okay. So let me finish. So you go through all that, and we're sitting here next off season in the same position that we're in right now.
Okay.
So why wait a year? Why wait a whole year? Because here's the reality. Here's the reality, Russell. The next off season, when we're in training camp again, if Deshaun Watson's not here, we're going to be having the same discussions that we're having today, minus Deshaun Watson. Same discussions.
Yep.
And what is
No,
your
we'll
faith
be
level?
having those
But you know
discussions
what?
with Deshaun Watson because he's not getting traded this year. So we
I'm
can
not
talk
worried
about the
about
same thing next offseason.
That's what
But we
I'm
have
saying. I don't
If
think
you
I
really
don't think.
Next offseason.
Can I
If
can I
we can
answer
talk
his
about this next
question?
offseason.
Take Deshaun Watson out
Can
your
I
mouth.
answer his
All
question?
right, Russell go
Okay.
first, then
What
Andrevius,
did I
then
say
Pam.
bad about Deshaun Watson? I said he's
All
not
right,
getting traded.
Russell, Andrevius, then Pam. Go.
Okay.
Okay, to answer your question, I agree that I don't think it's just another. Everything's heating up right now because Tua's not on the field. That in the media, they want something to talk about, and the situation in Miami has made it easy for them. I don't think that he is going to be traded until this is all done and over with. And if we're at that point at the end of the season where we're like, okay, we need to, make a decision here, that's one thing. But he's got to come out of this without major repercussions, or this isn't it's not gonna happen. Greer is terrible at drafting. He's
Horrible.
Agree.
but he is better at trades.
All right,
Regardless of how
Agree.
much we miss Larmy Tunsil, that was a hell of a
I don't
trade.
that was
Yeah,
a
but
hell of a trade. All right, now hold on. Andrevius, let Andrevius
We
go.
lost that trade.
Andrevius.
I disagree. It was a good trade, but he lost that trade because I would literally give up everything we got for Laramie Tunsil to get Laramie Tunsil back.
Agree.
Now, Pamela, go ahead, Pam.
Okay. Okay. So first of all, I am not a Tuanier or an Alabama fan. I see this in the comments. That is ridiculous. I am a Dolphin fan.
Don't be ashamed
like
of being
I
a
said
Tuanier. Don't be
before,
ashamed.
if they're wearing aqua and orange, I root for them. We are a very, very young team. And if the offensive line is moving around, we don't even have people in the same positions. We're moving them around. How is a quarterback supposed to be comfortable back there? I mean, I just don't even understand how you can expect a quarterback to have elite play. Tua has improved. Do I think he needs to improve more? Absolutely. But is it going to take 2 to 3 years? No. Look at the improvement we've already seen. My biggest concern about him is the injuries and whether or not he's going to be able to play balls to the wall because, is he worried about the injuries?
You're spot on, Pam.
That was definitely good.
Well, that's because Pamela's the smartest person in here besides Insanity and Pamela are smarter than all of us combined.
Too.
Yeah,
Stephen's point.
Listen, hold up, wait, because it's really funny because for the first time I actually get to say hi to Paris like live, because normally I'm just saying like hola Paris, and Hellfin's podcast. Make sure you guys check that out because it's an amazing show with all those guys over there. But hi Paris.
Hey, go ahead and promote it one more time while I got it up here. Go ahead.
The Hellfin's podcast live every Tuesday night starting at 9 p.m. I'm in there, Cap's in there, Pete's in the chat. A lot of us guys. And it's truly amazing. Those guys know what they're talking about. They're fun to watch. And listen, it's all in Spanish. So if you want to, brush up on your Spanish, going on over there, those guys are amazing. And I love watching it. I'm there every single Tuesday. I promise you, I'm in the chat watching.
Thank you, Finsanity. That was a good promotion. Everybody
Awesome.
on that.
But
to go back to the conversation at hand, I really mean what I say. Finsanity and Pamela's takes 90% of the time. Not all the time. I'm not going to give you 100% of credit, but 90% of the time.
93%.
90% of the time your takes are spot on. But where I disagree with you on this point to both of you is, number one, I haven't given up on Tua, so we disagree there.
You'd have.
I have not. Okay. And number two,
Steven.
No.
Trader.
No, Finsanity. No. What?
Okay.
What, Finsanity?
Steven. You done already packed the man's bags. Like, you done packed the man's bag. You done already.
If it means getting Deshaun Watson, you are 100% correct. I have already packed that man's bag.
To Stephen's
gave
point,
up on him.
To Stephen's point, Jalen Hurts has been playing bad, and if he continues to play bad, we could lose out on Watson.
My thing is like this: he's not leaving one dysfunctional organization to go to another. Philly, it's been reported, is like has a lot
He's
of
not going to
crazy ass.
Philly.
And what's the name? And my thing is like this: do you guys not believe that he really wants to come to Miami? Because if he really wants to come to Miami, what's the problem with him sitting and waiting, collecting his 10 mil, letting everything play out, and then we go in and get him in the offseason? Like, the only reason why some of y'all want him now is because, oh, you want to win now. Okay, I understand that. But like, if you're completely sold that Deshaun Watson would only come to Miami, as you guys keep saying, oh, he's coming to Miami, he wants to come to Miami, then why do we have to rush it? We can really see what we have in this kid to it. I mean, granted,
Insanity, why delay? Why delay? Just answer me that. Why delay the inevitable? Why
because you
delay?
could be caught in a situation that you don't want to be caught in.
Well,
I disagree. Now, real quick, because I got Estefan.
I would love to. Listen, as a two-and-year, I'm not going to be upset if we acquire the talents of Deshaun Watson. Sometimes it's just business. But what I'm saying is, and while Tua's still on this team, put some respect on our freaking quarterback. Like, we acting like everything is falling from the sky right now. We're acting like, oh, it's Deshaun or bust. Like, y'all really done like lost y'all freaking mind. Like, y'all some kids on hollow freaking wing.
Real quick,
right
let me bring in Estefan.
Let him know, Insanity. Let him know.
Estefan, what's up? I got your picture. Do you want to introduce your picture that you sent me?
This guy.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and put it up, man. This is for all you people that keep talking smack about Deshaun and his bad nature as a person.
Bro, nobody.
Y'all need to look at that and see what he did. See what good. Hold on, shut up.
Don't do this.
Shut up.
Don't do this.
Like, what is this?
It's in his head.
Tax write-off. That's what
Ain't nobody
is.
said nothing
First of
bad
all,
about
you know how many
Estefan.
drugs
Estefan, I tried for you, bro. I tried.
That's some of the he does stuff in it.
People known to man.
He does stuff.
A rich person does charity.
No, not everybody's the same.
Doesn't like kids. He just likes massages.
Every player does that.
In other
Kenny
news,
Stills did
water's
that.
wet.
Stop.
Water's wet. In other news.
No, some people don't do that. So you can't discredit. That's cherry picking. That's cherry picking right there. When you want to accept.
Go to any hood in America and the local drug dealer gives out toys on Christmas. Come on, stop it, man. What are you doing?
You're picking a fight you can't win.
A bunch of broken ass
You
toys.
cannot win.
Like, what are you doing?
Sean gives them the good shit.
It's about my guy.
I don't mean to interrupt, Stephen D. Will you drop the link, please? Will you drop the link? EM.
Listen. I heard somebody up here. Hold on. Everybody, shut up. Let me talk. Look, I heard somebody up here talking about.
Hey, do you know what's cool? I have the power to mute Estefan. It's so cool. It's so cool to mute him sometimes.
Damn you, Steven.
Make him pay his bill first.
Estefan, you know what? You owe to the swear jar, and until you pay up. Nope. Until you pay up. Nope. Insanity said until you pay up, Estefan.
I gotta log out and do that.
All right, log out and come back in.
Like this. It's payday,
you pay up your swear jar bill.
I tell you, so I agree with Finsanity a lot. The only thing I don't agree with is that if we're gonna do it, if you're gonna do it now. That's the only thing I can say. If we're taking Watson, do it now, because if this team really wants him and we wait till the off season and all this stuff gets cleared up, we're not getting him for the trade we're talking about. He's going higher.
He owes more than that. He owes more than that. Do you not? I bet you Estefan doesn't even remember him 3 days ago when he was on here acting a fool, dropping F-bombs every 5 seconds.
Isn't it do the treasurer?
Drinking, all that. He's going crazy.
It was another somber Monday after taking an L. Look, for all y'all that are saying they need to give to another chance, look, you got to come to the realization that, look, I'm giving y'all an example. Look, I'll answer the question. When was their evaluation over with Rosen? In practice. In practice.
What do you mean?
Look, Rosen played one game the year that we drafted him. The next year,
we didn't draft Rosen when we traded him. And number two,
you know what I mean?
Yes, Rosen's been on 5 teams in 4 years.
Right. But listen, and we don't know if that's going to happen to Tua. But look, this is what I'm saying. So he played one game. He played one game his first year after the trade. The second year, he didn't make it out of training camp. That tells you can evaluate a player in training camp and in the practices that you have. There could be a possible scenario right now where they just haven't moved on from Tua because he's a top 5 overall pick and you need to trade him. So what I'm getting at is I think just like TD and them said the other day, which they forgot who's the one that brought it up, but it was me. Look, if they were going to trade for Deshaun before the allegations, that means they were already out on Tua and their evaluation was up. So if they don't believe in Tua, why the hell are they going to believe in Tua? I was the one that mentioned that, and I'm going to give myself credit.
Wait a minute. Can I answer that? Why not upgrade? Just because I know that Pat Mahomes is better than Deshaun Watson, and I know I can go get Pat Mahomes, why not tap the wheels on that? You will be.
Bro, let's be honest. Tua's not even in the top 25 in the league right now, bro.
Okay.
You have people sit here and tell you that he's better than Trevor Lawrence, bro. Trevor Lawrence showed you more yesterday than Tua has.
All right, go ahead, Rashad. Rashad, go ahead. Go ahead, Rashad.
It would be idiotic to, like you said, Tua's not even a top 25 quarterback. It would be instead of waiting for him to develop, knowing I can go get a ready now quarterback. It would be idiotic for a GM, coaching staff, front office, whatever, not to tap the wheels on that. That's dumb.
All right, let me
He's
bring
not played enough to be a top 25 quarterback.
I might have to run Steven if this is who I think it is. No smoke.
No, this ain't EM yet. EM ain't here yet. But this is a guy who I don't believe is called in yet. If you have, I'd be surprised. Darren, what's up, brother?
What's up, man? How we doing?
Pretty good. Is this your first time calling in?
Yeah, man. This is my first time calling in.
Bro, hey, appreciate you coming out to the show, man.
Dude, I'm here every day, man. I'm watching every day. So, the thing with Tua,
breaking up, Darren. You're breaking up, Darren. Darren, you're breaking up, brother.
He's at work.
Bad Wi-Fi.
Shout out to Darren for getting that check.
Darren though. All right,
yeah, glad you're here, Darren.
Darren's gonna try to go outside. Darren's trying to go outside. Right.
Oh, good. Come back in. We want him here.
All right, go ahead. Nope, there he went. There he go. We'll try it one more time when he comes back in. Who wanted to respond to that?
The main thing about Tua I'm worried about here is he had 3 surgeries behind the best offensive line in college football, and now he's been injured twice in the NFL. I just don't think the guy's durable enough to even go forward at all. We have to, like I already said, we have to make the move on Watson. If
I don't agree with that yet, but
and that's what I said earlier. Facts.
I mean, behind the best offensive line in college football, where all these Alabama quarterbacks become so great, but then they don't do so great in the NFL. Tua has had 3 surgeries behind that offensive line. Look at our offensive line. What's he going to do behind that? Nothing.
Yeah, so let's bring in another quarterback who already has.
I was about to say,
do
y'all think Deshaun Watson is not injury prone? Is that what y'all think?
No, I'm not saying that.
No. Let me get on Drevius. On Drevius. Sir. Excuse me, sir. Let me get your attention, please. Do you not think that Deshaun Watson is not a top 5 quarterback in the NFL? Yes or no?
He is not a top 5 quarterback.
Currently right now, because he's not playing in the NFL.
Give me top 10.
Give me top 10. Playing in the
I'll
NFL
give
right
you top
now.
10. I'll give you top 10 because I feel like I can argue five quarterbacks better than
And if you're thinking, that means you
Who's
think
top
he's
5?
6, 7, or 8. All right, but anyways, hold up. Let me finish.
Technically, he's not a quarterback in the NFL. Just saying. He's on the bench.
All right, hold on. Pamela, come on now. All right, look, here's what I'm saying. He's a top 10 quarterback in the NFL.
He's top 10.
He's a proven commodity. He's an MVP candidate. Is Tua any of those things yet?
He is not an MVP candidate.
Nope.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He threw for the most yards in the NFL with no
With
offensive
4
line
wins. How does
or
that
no
make
receivers.
No quarterback ever won MVP with 4 and 12.
That was his
I need to
best.
stop because y'all don't know what y'all are talking about. He's not a top 10. He's a top 5.
He had no receivers in Houston, and he still threw for the most yards.
That's right.
Will Fuller was the number 1
Will
receiver
Fuller
in
played for
yards
last
before he
year.
got
What
caught
are
with
you doing?
steroids.
What are we doing? Oh my God! What are we doing?
What are
All
y'all
right,
talking about
let me try to bring on Darren real quick. Darren,
This kid's speaking fast.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. What's up, bro? Go
Hey
ahead.
man, how we doing? So listen. All right, listen. What I want to say about Tua is, I like Tua. I'm a big supporter of him. You look at my profile picture on Facebook, man. I'm rocking the Tua jersey. I love Tua. But our team is not built for Tua. He's a system type quarterback, and we just don't have the system for him.
Here.
And on top of that, how many QBs have come out of Alabama since Nick Saban has taken over and been successful?
You don't support Tua.
100%. No argument here from me, Darren.
No argument, Darren. I agree 100%.
So you don't support Tua.
Tua is the first quarterback.
Why was not your guy?
Good Sandy, why does
Hold on, wait. That just negated everything he said before that.
Insanity. Why is Darren's statement? Why does that say to you that he doesn't support Tua? That's not what he said. Darren didn't say that. That's not what he said.
He just.
Sometimes you don't have to say
what
Insanity. What I'm saying is, we're not the right team for Tua. We're not the right fit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he says he believes in Tua. He just doesn't believe in his
Tua's going to
system.
go somewhere else, and he's going to be super successful. It's just not here.
I see a ceiling.
Why can Tua be successful anywhere else but with the Dolphins? What does that tell you people? What does that say?
Because he can go be mediocre for another team.
No, that's not the problem. The problem is we suck.
We do suck. We do suck. He's right. We do suck.
I'm going to say something right now because everybody thinks that if we get the that he's going to struggle with this offensive line. I'll tell you right now, with this same offensive line, I think he can still get it done without making the trade. Without making the trade, I think he can still get it done.
You know what the problem is?
It's not top 5. It's not a top 10.
What is the it that's going to get done? Throw for 4,000 yards and still lose?
Deshaun Watson
going to the
is
ball.
not going to be the only piece that fixes his team.
The coaches
Say that again, Russell. Russell, what did you just say?
I said Deshaun Watson is not enough to fix the problems with the team.
I'll say this: Deshaun Watson comes on this team. He
makes us better, but I'm still not going to be good enough.
Listen, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have a keep the receipt moment. Y'all ready? Keep the receipt. Let me pull myself into the big thing here. Keep the receipt. If Deshaun Watson comes to the Miami Dolphins this year and stays healthy and doesn't get suspended, those two things, those two caveats, if those two things do not happen, the Dolphins will be in the AFC Championship game this year. Mark my words. Keep the receipt. Keep the receipt.
Go ahead, Steven.
I got your receipts talking about Tua. I got your receipts talking about Tua.
Look, anybody up here, I just got to say, the ones that don't want Deshaun, I get it. But right now, you're getting murdered because y'all are coming with BB pellets, and we're coming with freaking RPG rocket launchers and grenades, bro.
It's not about, but Esteban, it's not about not wanting. It's not about not wanting Deshaun, it's about supporting who's here, trying to figure out and make it work. Like y'all done already, like in the great words of EM, because I when I quote someone, I try to give him credit. Y'all done gave a man his bus ticket.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, y'all could really be eating a lot of crow.
Andrevius, I'm gonna bring you on in a second.
Pull off this trade. Y'all are
Pete is here, people. The wonderful, the one and only Pete is here. Pete, take yourself
and
off
Darren,
mute.
you're awesome. I just want to say that you're awesome, Darren, and I love your beard, by the way.
Darren, hey, real quick, hold up, Darren.
Shut up. Yeah.
Let me bring you on. Let me bring you on big. I want to see that beard, man. Let's see that beard.
That's cool.
That beard. Ah.
Yeah, it's getting pretty big, man.
Beard gang.
Beard gang.
That's what happens when you live in New York. And upstate New York, man. You got to get that beard going for the winter.
I like it, bro. Hey, thanks for coming on, Darren. I appreciate it, brother.
Absolutely, bro.
Steven, so I want to call you out, Steven.
Go ahead.
What am I going to do with all these receipts about Tua? Am I going to slide them over with the receipts about?
You see what had happened was, I got no response for you, Pamela. None.
I know. I got a stack of receipts sitting over here about Tua.
All right, hold on. Wait, see what happened. Never mind. Hold on. All right, Darren, I'm going to put you in the back room real quick. You can stay on, but I'm going to put you in the back room.
Now he's going to mute me.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. And then I need to pick one more person to put in the back room because I got two people that need to come out, and one of them y'all know.
Hey, Steve, I need to go anyway. I need to get my exercise in.
Okay.
Hey, peace, kindness, and love to everybody here, man. Y'all, I may have ruffled your feathers today about Tua, but hey, I speak my mind, and I see a ceiling right now.
I love you, brother. Be good, man.
We love you.
Take it easy, Dolphin. Gone.
All right, Here we go. Here we go, people. EM DolFan and Andrevius.
Hey, EM, how you doing, bro?
What up, EM DolFan?
Morning. What's going on?
EM, my brother from another mother. Hey, EM.
What is everybody talking about? Deshaun Watson?
No,
Insanity said hello, EM. If Insanity said what's up.
Everybody cares about Insanity.
How you doing?
How you doing, Insanity? How you doing, Insanity?
I'm awesome. I'm great. I'm just out here trying to support the quarterback that's still on the roster. It's nothing against, possibly acquiring someone else. I'm just giving my support and love to the people who are, wearing the logo because we're loyal to the logo, right, EM? So the people that's wearing the logo, I'm supporting those people right now.
All right, EM.
Kill me.
I get it.
EM, the floor is yours. The floor is yours, EM. Go ahead.
Listen, I understand. That's fine for Insanity. And Tua is still a Dolphin right now. And until he's on another team, until he's wearing another jersey, we should support him. However, that's a big however. I don't see why. I mean, I heard Russell say that Deshaun Watson is not going to fix our O-line. I understand that. However, he will improve things. He will. See, everybody thinks that the O-line, they're putting the entire blame on the O-line. That's not true. And I think people losing sight of what the quarterbacks, plural, are not doing. Not just Tua, but Jacoby Brissett as well. And I keep telling people you need to take that into account of the instability that we're seeing, that we've seen this year. So I think, Tua's inexperience, and again, I'm not saying Tua won't develop into, a good player. But what I'm seeing is I told, many people this privately, and I've stated it publicly as well. I don't know who was up here. I think it was Dolphin Don said he sees to a ceiling. And I got to somewhat agree with that because I thought what I wanted to see this year, I wanted to see a significant improvement athletically and physically. Y'all have heard me say this publicly recently. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing marginal improvement physically. And you combine that with what Tua's not doing mentally, not consistently reading all three levels of the field. And I get, he's been under duress, he's been under pressure, but I'm talking about primarily when Tua does have time. He's not where he needs to be mentally, in my opinion. So Deshaun Watson, though, you're talking about, and you can assign a lot of that blame to Jacoby Brissett as well. But
I got a lot to say about that.
Okay, but when you bring in a player like Deshaun Watson, who took the biggest step from within the pocket last year, in my opinion. That was the most growth I've seen from him last year. And then you
100%.
combine that with his all-world athleticism. That, him seeing the field faster, getting rid of the ball faster, his mobility, you know what I mean? Those things will help the line because the O-line doesn't have to hold up and have to block as long as they do with a statue back there, like with Tua, because that's what I'm seeing with Tua. Tua is a statue right now, and I take no comfort with saying this. I mean, I don't know where Tua's athleticism went. I don't know where it went. I think that hip injury. Me personally, I'm not speaking about anybody else, but me personally, I think that hip injury has affected him a lot more than what I realized. And I just think a more athletic player, a more player, a more established player, a more player that has seen defenses, has seen what every defense in this league can throw at you. I think a more established player is what's needed. And Deshaun Watson is like, and again, remember what we saw. And I get a lot of people don't have a lot of faith in Ryan Fitzpatrick. But look at when Ryan Fitzpatrick was under center consistently, what the offense looked like compared to, and you cross-reference that with Tua and Jacoby Brissett. And Watson is like 3 times a player.
Fitzpatrick was consistency. There was more consistency with Fitz.
Watson is 3 times the athlete, and he's 3 times a player. Ryan Fitzpatrick is. Yep. So that's where I'm at. He will definitely stabilize things, in my opinion.
Fitzpatrick, what made him good, though, was the fact that he would go off script, and that's Tua's biggest problem.
Exactly.
Jermaine Illuminor was evaluated by this coaching staff and determined not to be talented enough. He's balling now, to my knowledge, Gene Princess says.
That was a great take.
Right, Gene? 100% correct about that. No lies.
That was a great take.
Can we say
you don't have to clap, but you can at least snap on that take.
Can we say that
this is all I gotta say. This is all I gotta say. What's going on, Miami Dolphins community? How's everybody doing today? This is the only rebuttal. Listen, Tua, it's not true that we have not seen, like, he has no ceiling. That's number one. The kid has a ceiling. It could be there. It's not like this guy's a bust right now. And I know it's hard to hear it out, but just hear me out. We start this season with 2 offensive coordinators. Now we're throwing in Charlie Fry. Now there's 3 guys. Last year, old man Gailey didn't believe in the young guy because he had his guy in Fitzpatrick. So when we're looking at coaching and putting Tua in good positions, how do you open up the offense late and expect Tua to be great when they're limiting him all game? You're not getting into a rhythm. You're not getting into no mojo. You gotta let the guy pass the ball. You gotta get into a rhythm. That's like a 3-point shooter, EM, being held all the way until the 4th quarter with 2 minutes left to shoot his first 3-pointer. Hold on, EM. This is because look, this is where y'all gonna go at. When y'all listen, EM. When y'all start comparing Deshaun Watson to Tua, it sounds really dumb. Okay, we know where Deshaun Watson is, but when we start discrediting what Tua can become because of the infatuation of wanting Deshaun Watson, that's where I start discrediting. That's where I start discrediting a lot of the guys on the panel and in the community.
That's not where I'm at. 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 I'm looking at.
Hold on. But
I am looking. Hang on, Pete. You had your time. Hang on.
Hold on, Pete.
That's not where I'm at. I am looking at I'm looking at the 2 players, and I'm looking at with Deshaun Watson. He's an upgrade. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all I'm looking at. I'm looking at just like any other player on this roster.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this
but you know what I'm looking at? But you know what I'm looking at? I'm looking at Flores is in his 3rd year. He has his quarterback in his 2nd year. Since when has a quarterback and coach and all this been so hot after just 1 year? Like, other than the Cardinals crap. But name another. Other than that. But name another one. You really can't. You have to give this time. You have to give the coaching time to find his staff. Flores is still young. He doesn't really know. So the only benefit that I have that me wanting Watson is that he brings, at least an offense. He would know what to do. But Tua does. He could learn and he could get better. A lot of you guys are flopping off Tua, and I'm not liking it because, it's starting to feel like.
Wait. Are you serious, Pete? Really?
Listen, I had questions. I had question marks before all of you guys. Listen, I had question marks before all of you guys while all of you guys crowned to a king.
Hey,
I have my questions.
Too, Pete.
Hold on.
There's guys and ladies.
Respect to them. I love those ladies up here too. Listen. I had my question marks, and a lot of them got answered, But it's still Tua still has time. That's number one, and number two, how, bro? Like, how does that happen? Like that just doesn't make any sense to me.
How does what happen? That's what happened.
How does the offense get so limited with all these weapons, bro? That's what I'm saying.
Could it just be that Tua's limited? Could it just be that Tua's limited, bro? That's something that came out of your mouth when you're questioning them. And one thing that can make it hot. You can't just dismiss what happened with Rosen because the same thing could be going on here. You can't dismiss the fact that it's in spring training and in practices, they're getting an evaluation on him. And the fact that they're already going to make that trade not last year, but before the season started, right before the trade deadline, that should tell you something about how they feel about Tua.
All right, let me go.
Yeah,
but
that
hold on, wait.
This is where I'm getting at with it. Hold on, Stephen. Hold on, because I gotta go.
No. Hold up, Pete. 1 second. I need to let Vinsanity and Russell go, and then you go, Pete. Vinsanity and Russell, go ahead.
Sorry, Pete. I know you gotta go. My bad. Like I said, my problem isn't about whether we acquire Watson or not and who's better and all that. It's the fact that y'all are just spending so much time on it. It's like y'all have become super obsessed with something that has not even happened yet. It's like y'all wake up and probably check your phones like all day. Did it happen yet? Did it happen yet? Did it happen yet? Y'all are really out here holding y'all breath. And it's like, dang, there's other things as Dolphin fans that we should take the responsibility of talking about. We know what it's going to be if Watson comes here, okay? We get it. We've seen the man play, right? But the fact that y'all really have just put your whole mind, it's like y'all have started a cult about this. It's beyond me at this point.
Yeah.
If it happens, it happens. But there's other things as a fan base that we need to address.
All right, hold on. Wait, real quick. Vinsanity. And then I'm gonna let Russell go. Vinsanity, are we not the same fan base that did the same exact thing about Ryan Tannehill for 7 years? Is Tannehill the guy? Is Tannehill not the guy? We bring in to replace
At least you were
Tannehill.
talking about somebody on this team.
But
like I said, it's not about
this is the same song and dance. We've done this before.
It's not about the acquisition. You did not hear anything I said. I said it's the fact that you're obsessed about it.
We didn't do
Steven, you're not listening to me. You're not listening. I don't care. I don't care if we acquired Deshaun Watson. I don't care if we upgrade.
EM got his bus ticket ready.
It's the fact that y'all don't want to talk about nothing else. Like, Jesus, we haven't even talked about the Colts game once. And that's what we got this week.
Ooh.
We got the Colts game. Is Deshaun playing?
She got a point.
And we have the best narrative. We have the best narrative with Jacoby revenge game, and we have not spoken about Jacoby not once either. I'm with it. Y'all don't hear me talking about Watson because you know why I don't talk about Watson anymore? I was the first guy in this community talking about Watson. It was me. Okay? I stopped. You know why I stopped? Not because of the allegations, because the season is here. We are 1-2. We're still in second place, and we're about to beat the Colts. We need to know what happens with Tua this year. I'm telling you guys right now, when Tua comes back, he's going to have the easy part of the schedule. We're going to go on a run, and Tua's going to look very good. They're trying to figure this out with Tua. That's where you guys don't realize that. They're trying to figure this out with Tua, whether you guys like to hear that or not.
You can't blame. I'm the king of that shit over here.
Don't play with me, Estefan. I argued with you and you defended Tua for months, bro.
I can't believe this, but Go Pete.
Wow! Go Russell said go
Let's
Pete.
go. Let's go.
Pete, that's a
Oh
big
my
deal.
I've
God.
been on the Pete
Pete,
train
that's
for
a
a minute.
huge
I
deal.
go watch the
Russell
fan
just said
panel.
go Pete.
Make sure
That's a
y'all
big
check out
deal.
the fan panel.
I have to say that the past few times I've heard Pete talk, I swear somebody has kidnapped Pete. And
I know. It's like he's bipolar. He's got two personalities.
yeah, well, I got a few myself, but yeah.
And Insanity makes a good point too. We have not brought up the indie game this week, and we really can we? It's literally we've been on here for 2 hours.
Hey.
Got about
So
15 minutes. Let's
so
get
here,
it.
yeah, we got about 15 minutes left. Let's talk about the Colts game
Wow.
only. Let's talk about the Colts game only. No more Deshaun Watson. So we'll start down the line.
Really?
No more Deshaun Watson talk for the last 15 minutes.
All right, Ian.
All right,
Man.
Insanity. Since you brought it up, you start out with the Colts talk. Go ahead.
I think we win 21-17 perfectly. That's all I got to say, to be honest. Let's
See,
go.
they ain't got nothing to talk about. That's why.
Look, it's something. No, we have
Back to Watson. Back to Deshaun Watson. Back to Watson, baby. Back to Deshaun Watson, baby.
Nobody gives a damn about the Colts game. We're going to talk about
Back to Deshaun Watson, baby.
Everybody
and that's Deshaun Watson, baby.
care about them.
We got to give our score prediction.
Exactly. We
At
got,
least.
That says it all, Insanity.
No, it doesn't.
Go ahead, talk about it.
Have you not
I think
spent
the
2
score-
hours talking about something?
I think the score is going to be 17, and that's all I got to say about that. That's it.
But
Steven,
I got
I'm trying to give other people time. First of all, if you would have went on TD's thing, you would have seen me talking about the Colts game. I have more I could say about it, but when you leave 15 minutes in your show to talk about something that's more important,
it's 10 people.
I'm going to give other people time.
Look, this is one thing. This is one thing I want to see versus the Colts on Sunday, guys and girls. That defensive line on the Colts, it's a little overrated. They only have like 2 good names, in which is the defensive tackles. The edges are not really good, and they play almost like a wide 9, 4-3 type, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be easy. Yeah, that's going to be easy for a young offensive line to identify who it is that they could block. So what I want to see is the same exact lineup we saw last week. Those 5 up front, the way they had it, with Eichenberg at right tackle, Jesse Davis at left guard. That same lineup, I want to see improvement because there's absolutely no way there's going to be confusion.
The injured report came out yesterday, and Michael Dieter was on it and did not practice, and it does not look good. He might not play on Sunday.
And you know what?
Yeah.
What did I just tell you, Steven? What did I just tell you? The strength of the Colts D-line was the interior, right? Now Dieter's hurt. He's scared, man. He don't want to face that.
If Dieter, so let me ask you: if Dieter doesn't play, who starts at center?
Greg, man. Which is
Jesse Davis.
And that actually goes to a point that I
Can we move? Can we move? Can we move Robert Hunt to center?
Man.
No.
He said he could play on 5. He said.
Even though this is not going to be possible if Dieter doesn't play, I've been saying for quite a while now that, and this kind of piggybacks off of what Insanity said about players playing at their proper positions. Dieter is the best left guard on this team. And it's that simple. And I think Mance should be given an opportunity at center because he has had actual in-game experience and may be better with the communication at the up front. And he gives a veteran presence to this team. He's been in the league for 6 years. He's played. He's started games. And I think that this offensive line would be much improved if they would start him at center, put Dieter at left guard. I still think Austin Jackson should be on the bench. Personally, I would prefer Eichenberg there, but we don't have a tackle to take over Davis's spot. I don't want Davis either. So that needs to be addressed, and that's where I say Taylor Decker is the missing piece on this O-line. And that's what we need to make this better and get some veteran presence on this team, because that's the issue. It's too young,
The
and that'll help mask some of the coaching deficiencies.
the first move they need to make to help stabilize things is to move Robert Hunt back to right tackle. He's your best tackle on this roster. There was no reason for the Dolphins to move away from him last year. He was your best option last year. He's your best option now. They need to start there. There is no, I mean, it's not even close. And Robert Hunt, I get the theory that, if you kick him inside, sure, he might have a higher ceiling, but he's regressed clearly since being kicked inside. He's not the same player he was in the run game, and you're seeing leakage up front in the passing game as well. So, for Brian Flores, if you're listening, maybe not, please move Robert Hunt back to right tackle first. That's your first move that needs to happen. The first domino that needs to fall is that.
Facts.
In my opinion.
He might have regressed that right tackle since we done moved him. It seems like.
All right, besides the O-line, this is a question for the panel. Besides the O-line, what do the Dolphins need to do to make sure that they win on Sunday?
Better play calling.
It's the defense.
Better coaching.
Defense is key.
Better play calling.
Run the ball. Do not pass 49 times. If we have 49 pass attempts, I am going to lose.
Listen.
Almost cursed.
Get Gaskins the ball.
Look, this game, we need to find an identity on offense, okay? We need to figure it out. I don't want to hear run the ball. I want to hear exactly what Coach Flores said he was going to do with us. I want to see Jacoby go out there, throw for 300-something yards, 3+ touchdowns, and open up this offense passing first so teams can actually put nickels and dime coverages on us so we can actually run the ball with a Gaskins. We have to open up the pass. We have too many receivers. I don't want to hear run multiple tight end sets. No. I want 4 wide receiver sets at all times. At all times. And that's what we need to do.
That's a complete game. That's not a complete game.
This ain't Madden,
bro. That's the way Arizona's playing. Look at Arizona. Arizona's playing Madden. Arizona. That's their spread, right? Aren't we supposed to be a spread offense? We're not spreading it enough. Arizona's nothing that they do is everything is spread and shotgun. That's how our offense needs to be. I promise you.
This line that's presently constructed is not equipped to do that, Pete. They're not.
Bro, you see, this is the thing. When you're spread it out, you can still dink and dunk. That's part of the run game. You can still do that. But you have more options with receivers to throw deep if you want to. That slows down the pass rush. We need to keep it spread.
No. What slows the pass rush down is the run game. That's the problem. That's the problem the Dolphins are having, bro. That's the problem. And I've been saying this for 2 years. Listen. The problem is the Dolphins. I think it's more of an addiction. See, I disagree with Flores when he said that they want to be good at like multiple. I understand that in theory, but you got to figure out what you do well. What do you do well? Please explain that to me. You know, the lack of commitment to the run game on this offense. I think that's the biggest reason what's holding us back. Because if you look at the chunk plays, you look at the landscape of the NFL. I don't care what offense that you're looking at. Generally, chunk plays, explosive plays, generally come off the back of the run game. Period. And the Dolphins, they're not equipped to drop back 30, 40 times and sling the ball over the field with Tua or with Jacoby Brissett. They're not equipped to do that. That's what got Tua hurt.
I disagree. That's what our offense is made for.
But see, if you run the football, you take pressure off your quarterback, and you're forcing defenses to third and short, 3rd and 5 or less. Hopefully.
Look at our play calls. Yeah, look at our play calls. All we're doing is play action. We're never running the ball, and we're still running nothing but play actions, EM. That's not working. That's not scaring anybody.
No,
if you're gonna pass, pass the ball.
The reason why it's not working is because there's no commitment to the run game, bro. Last game was I think they ran about 28 attempts. I said coming in this year, I don't want to go in a game where we run it where we do not run the ball at least 30 times. That's the sweet spot for me. So they did a better job.
This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. You're right. You're absolutely right. The run game, when you have a power run game, it opens up the pass game off of the play action. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's not our team. We have to talk about what our team is built for. That's what I'm
That's
talking here.
what
We don't
that's what
have that run game.
that's exactly it, bro. That's
So
exactly
why
it.
every time we run the ball, I see a 1 yard carry off of like a normal running formation, bro. Other than that big Malcolm Brown touchdown, that was it. The rest of it was off
Pete, but
shotguns.
isn't Miles
It looked like
Gaskin
a
averaging like
pass.
5 yards a
Miles
carry?
Gaskin's big run, but they're
We
looking
don't
like
know
it's a
if we
pass
don't have
play.
a run game. We've never done a
We
run
can't.
game for 4 quarters. We don't know. I mean, when we get 3-4 yards on a run, that's something. That is exactly what we need to do. 4
I
yards, we'll take 4 yards all day long.
I agree,
Then you
Pamela. I
change it
agree.
up, and
Right now,
the
right
wide
now,
receivers need to quit dropping passes.
I'm
I was
sorry,
gonna
Just
but
say,
saw
all I
Frank's
see
comment
is
here. Shout out to Frank.
I like Miles Gaskins, but right now, it looks like Malcolm Brown could actually get out to a better start than Gaskins. I think he should start first and then insert Gaskins. Try something. Try to mix it up, because if you can get Gaskins going, it's going to be a hell of a lot better if you're going to try to deploy a run game, because Malcolm Brown is a bigger back and those guys need more touches. They got to build. They got to build to be able to be effective. So I was going to say that, and I don't want to change it up too much, but we're going into, what is this, the fourth game, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So last year, everybody was freaking out about our defensive run stopping. Everybody was freaking out, flipping out. You can tell Larry had just started his channel, but he's freaking out. But look, I know there's other teams in the NFL that have done better looked a hell of a lot better than us against the run. But this is our team, and we know our identity. We did it last year. I would expect in this game that our linebackers have a better game against the run, even if the Colts are going to hit the ground running. And I would expect them to forget all that crap with Phillips, put his hand in the dirt, and let him get after it. And if you're going to stand anybody up, I would stand Ogba, not Phillips. Just let Phillips get after it. Let him get after it. Quit making it too complicated. It's like when you play bones, dominoes. You study long, study wrong. That's the problem with Jalen Phillips. He's thinking too much. He needs to just be able to go out there and play. With all these rookies, they need to do that. They need to do the same thing with Jalen Waddle on the offensive side of the ball. That's all I got to say. If y'all really want to hear how we're going to beat them.
I agree with a lot of that. So run by committee. But I'm not saying run the whole time. I'm saying it has to be a complete game. The keys to this game is our defense being opportunistic and getting there. We have to shake them up. The offense has to get on the field and stay there long enough to give the defense a break, which I don't think is going to be a problem this game. I think we have a great record against the Colts. We always play them well. I believe that we're going to win this game 28-13, and I'm iffy on the 13. I'm thinking our defense is going to be more opportunistic. But run the ball. Don't give up on it. It's a 4-quarter game. Do the options. Do the dink and dunk. I want to see Gesicki pick up a block. I want to see him. That's a big boy.
That ain't happening. Hey, let me tell you
Hey,
something.
hold on, Pamela. He's been blocking really good. He's been blocking really good.
Stop it, Pete. Don't tell that lie, bro. Stop lying on that man like that.
He has. He's
horrible
picking
blocker.
up. He's picking up the
He been
cornerbacks
whiffing.
and all that good stuff.
How many times
Just like every other team.
Listen, what's killing our defense? We're pretty much the same defense in pretty much every category, almost. But what's killing us, the difference between last year and this year, is the time of possession. Time of possession and third down, that is killing this defense. And I'm telling you, they have to start winning, getting some of that time of possession back to preserve that defense in the fourth quarter, because they are clearly on the field. They're being on the field too long.
And another thing to add is another thing that's killing this offense is these penalties.
We did that a lot better against the Raiders, though, bro. We did do that.
We were a good. We have been sloppy with these penalties lately, and that's one thing we need to clean up. You guys agree? These penalties need to get cleaned up.
Yes, absolutely. Especially
Well,
all right, real quick.
The fantasy penalties need to go away. There are so many fantasy penalties out there. Let's get real.
All right, real quick. Let's go around. Let's do score predictions. We'll start with Finsanity one more time, just to remind us what her
Go
score
girl.
prediction was.
I love how we were able to fill up all that time talking about this Colts game.
Are you being facetious? Are you really mean that, Finsanity?
He means
I
that.
mean it. I really like that. Like, you know, I gave people time to speak their piece. Like, I'm the
You
GOAT.
did. Hey, Finsanity, I just want you to know, Boo Boo, I love you. You my
Don't
girl.
call me boo boo. Whoa.
You
He
my
gonna
girl.
Grown ass woman. Don't call me no fucking boo boo. Grown ass woman.
You said I'm a grown ass woman. You may
Call your daughter that.
I
Grown
don't
ass
know.
fat ass. Oops.
Pamela,
Damn.
where's your
Damn.
I don't
Damn.
know what's the name. People who date me call me boo boo. The hell.
Damn, Pamela. Damn.
What did Pam say?
She said,
What did Pam say?
She said the D word.
Ass.
Huh?
I
She
said
said the
ass.
A word.
Oh.
I said you
said
was
the D word.
grown ass and badass.
Pam, Pam, that's double the swear jar. You owe a lot for that one.
You owe a lot.
No. Pam don't owe nothing because she was defending me because I corrected him the first time he said it, and then he came back and said it again. So
Man, I am
Insanity.
I don't think I've ever heard Finsanity click like that. Damn.
No, because like all due respect, because Steven's my guy, so he knows this is all fun and games and stuff.
Hell no, he don't deserve no respect. Hell no, he don't deserve no respect.
Comment.
Get him, Finsanity. Get him.
I didn't say nothing. Finsanity.
Finsanity, give it to him. He has flopped off Tua. Give it to him, Finsanity.
See,
Steven.
y'all want to hate on me.
Put up Cap for Life. Put up Cap for Life's comment.
What did Cap for Life say? Steven, you doing 4 hours today? Do it, brother. The panel is fuego today, bro. Bro, I got a job. I got a job, man. I got bills to pay.
Hey.
Y'all ain't paying no bills.
Take the
It's
day
Spread
off.
Kindness Friday, guys. Spread Kindness Friday.
Yes,
Hey,
always.
And you know what?
So I need score predictions and a spread kindness.
I got you.
Friday thing.
That's what I was going.
Okay.
This is my Spread Kindness Friday. I got us winning with the same score I had us winning last week. 38-13. I think we're going to beat up on the Colts here at home. Now, there's only two concerns. I need these two big boys to step up for me on defense. I need Jerome Baker to shut down Naheem Hines. Okay? I don't want that guy catching passes.
That ain't happening.
I need
Go
to
ahead,
see
Pete.
Jerome Baker shut down Naheem Hines. That's number one. And number two, I don't want to see or hear Zach Pascal's name out of the slot all game on Sunday. So whoever it is in the slot, Justin Coleman, Noah Igbenogany, whoever it is, bro, Zach Pascal cannot be the reason they beat us on third down. That's all I want to see. Those are the two big improvements I need to see.
All right, Pete, give me
Baker
a spread
covering.
kindness Friday. Give me a spread kindness Friday.
Spread Kindness Friday, man. Everybody out here just know Tua's coming back and he's going to shut up all the doubters. All right? That's all I'm going to say.
This man.
Tua's coming back and he's going to shut up all the doubters. And I'm the leader of the doubters. He's going to shut me up too. And I feel it. I feel it coming. I'm just letting y'all know. But hey, it is what it is. And 4P, I saw the comment earlier. The thing is, I haven't flipped off. You know, the thing is, like I said earlier, when we're talking to Deshaun Watson and comparing him to Tua, that's obsolete. You can't really compare that right now. It's clear to see with Watson right now, we're talking Super Bowl. But we can't do that to Tua and put him in those categories, comparing them when the kid is only 1 year in. You understand what I'm trying to say?
That's the whole point, Pete. That's the whole point. To where Tua is, this is the second year. He's had 11 starts, right? Deshaun Watson's just 2 years older than this man, and he's performing at a top 5 level. Where we are as an organization, Flores and them, they don't want to wait until they don't want to wait and there's still a lot of projection into his game. They don't want to wait, bro. They're trying to get where
that's the thing. When you start saying they don't want to wait, I don't believe it. Like, why do you say they don't want to wait when they clearly sat and picked this quarterback? And they didn't really want to wait. If they really didn't want to wait, I mean, I was making videos on it. Why didn't we just stay at 3 and pick up a quarterback, and we didn't have to invest and losing all this capital? It's not like we didn't know Watson was available. You understand what I'm saying? So listen to this, EM.
No.
The way I break it down is,
real quick.
The way I break it down is the division
Real quick.
Go ahead.
No, the reason why they didn't see a prospect coming out this year that they had a higher grade on than Tua. As you can clearly see, Tua, as much as people criticize Tua, and as much as I think, I'm a little disappointed where Tua is, but Tua clearly hasn't looked nowhere near as bad as everybody pretty much in this draft. So
I agree.
to your point about at
Minus Matt
3, there was
Jones.
just not a better option. But Watson is a more Watson is clearly the upgrade. There was not an upgrade coming out in this draft. Is my point. But go ahead,
Okay,
Pete.
but what I got to say to that is, if they really wanted to move on so bad, they could have done it with another quarterback in the draft. They did it, or a free agent. They decided to go with backup.
No,
Kobe, right? Hold on, Steven. Let me finish. Steven, don't do that. Final words, bro. Quit your job, bro. We need you here, bro.
Pete,
Hey, that's easy
take
to
the
say. Y'all
party
ain't
to
paying
your
no bills
channel.
around here.
Take the party to Fantasy Fan Panel. That's where you need to take the party at.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
did not-
Larry, where you at, Larry? I'm calling you, Larry.
Such a thing, Roman. I did not do such a thing. It's Pete and EM that went back to Watson and Tua. I did not do such a thing. Now,
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Pete, are you done? Pete, are you done?
Pete can't even spread
Yeah, I'll
kindness.
finish up.
That's crazy.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
We're gonna make Stephen
I
D
did spread
late.
kindness. I said Tua's gonna come back and he's gonna shut me up.
All right, Pete. I love you,
know,
brother.
but
We'll see
you
you on
accepted his
Sunday
spread
at the
kindness.
pregame show. Love you, Pete.
As soon as you
See
said
you later,
you was
Pete.
gonna take
Later.
the promised land, it was not.
All right, Fitsanity. You go, Fitsanity.
Listen, shout out to Warren. Nice seeing you for the first time. You seem like a really good fan and all that, and a good dude. So thank you for coming on today. Shout out to Ep.104, my guy Andrevius, Cap, everybody that was on here today, everybody on the pan, Pamela, EM, Esteban, Russ, and Rashad. Man, listen, 21-17. A lot of people think it's gonna be what's the name? Whenever someone predicts a blowout, bad things happen. So I'm gonna say 21-17. Spread kindness. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month to everyone out there who are, Latino and all that. And listen, guys, in honor of our guy Jay, man, it's okay not to be okay. Don't ever feel like you can't reach out to somebody, because if people were to know, they would what's the name. But we also have to be better. This is why I love Fridays, because Steven is making us a lot more accountable with checking in on the people. And shout out to Chef Jew, because believe it or not, even when I have not been here, every single Friday, Chef Jew is like, Insanity, how are you doing? Like, what's going on? Just checking in, just making sure you're okay. So shout out to all y'all. Let's go get this win this week. And then we're on to the Bucks, because we got a tough one next week.
Hey, Fitsanity, thank you this morning for throwing over the show at the end of TD's show. I appreciate that.
Always.
That's love. I appreciate that.
Much love. Bye, guys.
Peace.
Later.
Bye, Fitsanity. Be good, darling.
All right, let's go with Rashad. Score prediction and spread kindness.
Score prediction. Let's see. Let's go 40-3 Dolphins. How about that?
Wow.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Your mouth to God's ears. I hope you're right, Rashad.
That's what's up.
Love it, Rashad.
You can still hear me, right?
Hey, that I need a spread kindness too. Give me a spread kindness Friday. Something you might do, or something you want to say. Something. Give me something for spread kindness Friday.
So I'm working in HR right now, my new role at my job, and I notice a lot of angry customers. Like, just because your day is going bad, let's not make the next person day bad. Let's be kind to everybody. Let's be good to everybody on this earth. Like, it's too much going on in the world right now for you to make somebody else's day bad because you're having a bad day.
Amen.
That's what's
Rashad,
up.
Rashad, thanks for the love, brother. Thank you for coming on. I'll see you at the pregame show on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Be good. All right, let's go with Russell.
Score prediction. I'm gonna go 31-17.
Dolphins, right? Dolphins, right?
Oh, of course.
Oh,
on this
I just
one,
wanna
I
make
picked
sure.
the Raiders.
I
I
just wanna make
picked the
sure.
Raiders last week, so I was right. But that was rough to even pick against them. It's always rough to pick against your own team. it really, for any true fan, that's a tough challenge. But
Yeah.
yep, I'm going to say 31-17. I think X gets 2 picks in this game.
Hey, give me a spread kindness Friday bit, Russell, before you get out of here.
Absolutely. Everybody, just, we're all family. We got to be there for one another. And, even if our team pisses us off, we'll always be here and have each other as fans and family. And shout out to all of you. Fins up, everyone. And everyone enjoy your weekend.
That's up, Russell.
And let's
Fins
go.
up.
Let's go.
Let's go, Russell. Thanks, Russ. I appreciate it, brother.
Be good, Russ. Be good, bro.
You
all right. Let's go with Estefan.
Hey, what's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, man. I think this is the game where our defense is going to look totally different. They're going to look like monsters out there. So it's a bit exaggerated, but I'm going to go ahead 30-0. I think they're going to apply a lot of pressure in this game. I think our linebackers are going to be flying around in this game. So yeah, sometimes it takes a little while for guys to get going at that position. And I really feel like that's the weak link. So, sometimes it takes about 3 to 4 games if that's your weak link. So I think this is going to be the game where we're going to look really good on defense, regardless. So yeah, 30-0.
All right, give me a spread kindness bit before you get out of here.
Oh man, bro, you put me on the spot. Yeah, man.
Something you can do, words of encouragement, something you're gonna do. Give me something about spread kindness Friday, man.
Yeah, man.
Canelo about to get knocked out. But go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Definitely don't talk trash when you're around Canelo, or you get slapped up like how Plank got slapped. that's how you spread kindness. No. Listen.
Esteban, seriously, real quick. You might need to make that trip to Fort Worth, bro, for that Caleb Plant fight, bro, because it's gonna be, I want to see your face when Canelo gets put on.
He says that every time, and Canelo wins every time,
face, bro. I want to see the expression on your face, my friend. But go ahead.
It ain't happening, bro.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Canelo's gonna knock him out. No, man.
Save that for
bro.
Save that for Wednesday night for the Fire and Ice Combat Sports Show.
Yeah, anytime you got words of encouragement, you should go ahead and take the time out, like, to speak to somebody that might be going through something, because you don't know what people are going through. Like, I'll just give you an example. This really happened last week. There's a girl I grew up with. She's more like I would say like almost like a relative, because she's my best friend's cousin, and we all grew up together. And she's been through a lot. Her kid's father he was just taken off this earth by somebody, you know what I mean, in the wrong way. And so she's kind of going through it, you know what I mean? And I had no idea, but she was getting a lot of bad information from people. Sometimes people will give you bad information when you're hurting, and it takes somebody to step up and give them the right information to get them on the right track, because I don't know what exactly I told her, but I just encouraged her in different ways that these other people were taking her in the wrong direction. And she told me that I saved her, and I'm like, she really thanked me. And I was just like, wow, I'm just like, look, well, I appreciate that you think so highly of me, but I was just being myself. You know what I mean? And so we get on here and we bicker and all that, and but it's all in fun. So this is just all fun, man. It is, man. So that's all I got to say, man. Take the time out, even if you feel like there's never too big a rush that you can be in, to take the time out and actually just, talk to somebody. So yeah.
That's the fit. I love you, brother. Keep it up, man. Spread
Salute,
kindness Friday, bro.
Salute, homie.
All right, now let's go to Darren.
All right, what's up? So I'm going to say score prediction. I'm going to give 9-21 Dolphins. And for my spread kindness, what I'll say is I think we need to, stop with all the hate and start showing love for our quarterback, Deshaun Watson. And no, I'm just kidding. No, but for real, y'all, I just want to say, Steven, this show is awesome. I'm here every day, and since I live in New York, man, I don't get any kind of Miami Dolphins talk. So this has been really cool for me to have this every day. And so that's my spare time, man. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing.
I appreciate it, Darren. Thank you, man. That means a lot. That lets me know that I need to keep doing what I'm doing. I appreciate that, man. That helps me go. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Later, brother.
Later. All right, let's go to who do I want to have last today is the real question.
Pamela, let Pamela close the show.
All right, well then
let Pam close the show.
Well then I will let Andrevius go next.
Score prediction. In honor of Pete showing Tua a little love today, I'm gonna show a guy I am very down on some love. I'm gonna show Jacoby Brissett a little love. I say we're gonna win 38-10. Jacoby Brissett throws at least 250 yards and 3 touchdowns. And spread kindness. Let's just say, Steven, you make my morning every morning. It's great to wake up and be able to listen to DolFans together. We can argue, we can fight, but I love it here. I have a good time. Keep it up. You know what I'm saying? You got my membership. I'm going to donate whenever I can. All right. Have a good one, guys.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, EM.
I am going to go with the Dolphins 28-13. I think this is going to be a good opportunity for the Dolphins to get to establish. Hopefully, we'll see them establish, at least attempt to try to get on the right track to establish an identity. Hopefully, we can get on offense. We can get some balance to where we can truly be complementary to the defense. I mentioned earlier about the lack of time of possession that's been killing us, and I think that's attributing to the horrible numbers. I mean, last year we were the best third down defense in the league. Now we're last, or second to last, I believe. Mm-hmm. So 28-13, I think, is the final score. Jacoby Brissett, I'm looking for not necessarily a big game, but I want him to manage the football game. I want him to be more consistent than he was last year in terms of reading the field. And I mean, if he does that and you combine that with the run game, I think that should be more than enough to control the Indianapolis Colts and pretty much, we can get out of here Sunday with a win. And it's clearly a must-win Sunday. We have to win this game because I'm telling you, if we don't win this game Sunday, all you people out there that's frustrated with the Watson talk, can you imagine how things are going to go up a notch or two in terms of the Watson talk if we lose? So, but anyway, with that being said, I think the Dolphins will win 28-13. And as far as spread kindness, look, everybody out there, y'all look after your family. You know what I'm saying? I know we have our lives. I know we have our jobs, and we have just our everyday life. A lot of times, well, I'm just speaking for me personally. A lot of times, anybody that knows me privately, they know how much I work. They know my schedule. And a lot of times, over the course of a month, that's, I let that, be my focus. And it should be, but you need to take a step back sometimes and, look after your families and spend more time with your family. So what's bringing me to this point is that, I got a call from a couple of my nieces and my nephews, and they were saying about how they hadn't seen their uncle in a while. You know what I mean? And they know during football season, everybody knows me privately. Anybody knows me privately. During football season, hey, I work in football. You know what I mean? So that's my focus. But I'm trying to get better as I'm getting older now to kind of just step away and just spend more time with your family, bro. So today, it's a monsoon down here in Fort Worth, and so I couldn't work today. So what I'm gonna do this evening is that I'm gonna take everybody out to dinner, and we're gonna spend some time, and I'm gonna love on my family, whatnot. So my point is, don't get too distracted to where you're not, you're not spending enough time with your family. Whether that be, it could be your parents, it could be your wife, it could be your kids, it could be your niece and nephews, it could be your brothers and sisters. So don't lose sight of that, because family is everything. Family is everything in my life. And so that's kind of where I'm at, and that's the kind of message I want to share with everybody. So love on your families. Love on your families. Fins up, baby. Fins up.
I love you,
excellent.
I appreciate it.
Excellent job, Pamela. Excellent job, darling.
Thank you.
All right, EM. Be good, brother. All right, and then there were two real quick before, because I'm actually going to let Pamela have the final words today, not even me. So I'm going to just say a couple things real quick. Number one, there's 99 votes to the poll question. Who do you want the Dolphins to trade for? Deshaun Watson, hashtag Dolphin Chat. So go ahead. I'd love to get 100 even. So if you haven't voted in there, please go ahead and put your vote in the poll question. Also, use the hashtag DolFan Chat in social media this weekend. Sunday, the game is at 4 o'clock, right, Pamela? It's at 4. Pre-game show will start at 3, right here. Pre-game show. So be here live for that. And then also be on the lookout for next week. Got a lot of great things going on at the podcast network next week. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a great time. And my score prediction for this weekend is going to be 33-10. 33-10. I think Miami's going to blow them out. I really do. My spread kindness for the day is two things. Number one, I want to say thank you to everybody who like 1, 2, 3, 4 Ep saying Steven always keeping the family going. Respect. Steven, thank you for the show. This is a great show. All of us together. Anytime you guys say great show or do that, I'm a words of affirmation person. That's my love language. So it really means a lot to me when you all say that, because look, it's tough some days coming on here every single morning. It's a lot. It's a grind. And I'm not making money from this thing. Any money that I'm making literally is going right back into the channel and into the podcast network. So when you guys donate, it's a big deal. When you guys share, it's a big deal. And so my spread kindness Friday is y'all have been very kind to me, and I appreciate that. And it means a lot to me. So I appreciate that. Thank you. And that's what I'm going to say for today. And I'm going to give the floor to Pamela to end the show.
Okay, so I'm going to start with my spread kindness. So my spread kindness is that in the words of the greatest man who ever lived, Jesus Christ, love your God with your whole heart, mind, and soul, and your fellow man as yourself. If everybody applies that, we got no issues.
Yep.
My score prediction is the same as EM. It's 28-13 or less. So I'm going to hedge. I love the number 13. I'm all in the 13, and y'all can guess why. And my final comment is to Stephen D. So you got to go work and make that money, because it's going to cost you a lot to buy back those Tua receipts.
Oh, Pamela, you're the best. I appreciate you ending the show today. You're great.
Love y'all.
Love you.
Fins
Love you
up,
too.
everybody. Fins up.
All right. Hey, if you enjoyed this, please go share this today. Go back, share, let people know. Go on Twitter. I posted stuff on Twitter today about the show. Go share that. It's got the link in it anywhere. Look, I want more people to hear about the show. Sunday, 3 p.m., an hour before kickoff, the Tail Greeter pregame show. Go check it out. Tail Greeter pregame show Sunday right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network, exclusively on Miami Sports Music's YouTube channel. All right. I love you guys. Fins up. Peace.